yourself, because what you've done is proved without a shadow of a doubt you are the world's dumbest son of a bitch.
All right, what is up, everybody? Welcome into the Bianconeri Zone, the After Dark, as we like to call it here, because it's After Dark. Welcome into our latest edition, Black and White Take After Dark. With me I'm Justin Sofro. With me, as always, my boy, Julian Genotti. How are you doing, sir?
What an intro again. You got everything on point. All your mechanisms and gadgets over there, they're great.
You know, I need to work on it a little bit better because that was not planned. I forgot I had put that one first. I meant to start off with just our let's see, like this, like let me find. Fine. Oh wait, it's all muted right now. Anyway, I wanted to throw in something like, what is it?
It might be long, it might be kind of cringe, but I'm still gonna do it anyway.
Exactly. Stuff like that.
Exactly.
Some blue balls over here. Anyway, just some fun stuff like that. We'll work on it. I need to actually be able to have time to sit down and actually work out, like, designing an intro and kind of stuff like that, so we can actually play it. And that way I'm not like hitting 5 different buttons while trying to start the show. But anyway, appreciate everybody who's in here. As always, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, all the good stuff that helps out there. Definitely does. So we'll get into it. There's a lot of news to talk about today. I thought I was gonna come in here. I thought we were just gonna I don't know, mess around a little bit, just talk about some nonsense, talk about whatever. You were talking yesterday about your future trip to Italy, which I want to touch on a little bit. But we do want to get in. When is your trip, by the way?
August 12th to the 25th.
Oh, so it's coming up. You got a month and some change, and you're good to go. Are you? Who's going? You and your wife, or is it like?
Yeah, it's the honeymoon. It's the honeymoon. It's a year later, but it's the honeymoon. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Congratulations, a year later, and congratulations on all that. That's awesome. Thank you. I will warn you. I don't know if this is in the plan, but sometimes you come back home with an extra one. So you may leave two.
That's a you thing.
There's a chance. It happens. I'm just telling you. The pasta's kicking, the pizza's kicking, the wine. She's good to go. Yeah. You never know. You never know. Anyway, guys, what's up, Andrew? What's up, Owen J. Cho? What's up, Edgar? Let's see what we say. Ciao, guys. I believe if we get an offer of 100 mil for De Ligt, the club should consider it, even though replacing him will be a major issue. We're going to get into it. That's definitely the very first topic of the day. It's funny, just given that Paul Pogba happened. The actual Paul Pogba, here we go, happened. And I just sat there like, you son of a bitch. Like, today of all days, we're going to come in here. And none of us were available. None of us. I literally just uploaded my video like an hour before. And I was actually diving into my work today. And of course that happens. But it is what it is. We'll talk about some Paul Pogba. We'll talk about all that stuff today. What's up, Eddie King? Then OJ Cho said, definitely sell him, as his value will be heaps lower next year. Even if he extends, it'll be. Here's the thing. Let's just get into it. Let's get into
meat and potatoes. Meat and potatoes.
It is the meat and potatoes. What's up, buddy? We're not doing this bourbon. Let's sit down. Let's lie down. Sorry, my dog. I'm not just talking to alcohol right now.
Come on, bourbon. Come on.
You give me a couple hours. Give me a couple hours into this thing, and then maybe I will be. Let's talk about the Matthijs de Ligt situation. What's going on there? Basically, there's been a lot of reports floated out there that potentially, clubs like Chelsea are interested in him, though they haven't put in a formal bid yet. But he's definitely going to be a hot topic on the Mercado. And we knew, rest his soul, but Mino Raiola was intent on selling him in this Mercado. If he were still alive and he was, had his way, there's a very good chance that our boy Matthijs de Ligt would already be out of the Mercado. Or at least be highly highly
pushing for a move.
Push to get moved out there. So here I'll open it with a couple of the remarks that we have on the situation, the latest that we have in the developments there, and then I'll get you to go into your thoughts, your breakdown with that.
Yeah.
So 2 of the latest developments. The first one was a little bit earlier, so I'll go with him. Romeo Agresti has commented saying that De Ligt, Juventus want to renew him, but now they expect a signal from the player. If this does not arrive, therefore market scenarios could be open for the immediate future. Situation to be monitored carefully. So that's something definitely to keep an eye on, which is basically just what he said, is keep an eye on it. That's all it is. But with a little bit more meat, a little bit more meat on the bone is Nico Schiro came in with the latest on the situation, saying that Juventus would like to extend the contract for Matthijs de Ligt for 1 or 2 years, and it expires in 2024. Currently, from the 1st of July, the 125 million euro clause is active. Player wants to reduce it to renew. Let's see. There's an 11 million euro salary. Juve aims to reduce it by lengthening it. Which again, when you're trying to reduce anybody's salary, those are dangerous waters if it's somebody that you want to retain. And then this is the reflections on this is big British people like this is a Twitter translation.
Translated.
I was asleep, so I wasn't exactly sure, but this is what it said. Big British people like it, not the clause.
So the teams.
Oh, a lot of big.
Like Chelsea and Man City, like the Lit.
I had no idea what that was talking about. Now it makes more sense. I looked, I was like, big British people. Okay, all right, big British people. But yeah, we talked about that to open it up. A lot of English clubs are definitely interested in bringing in Matthijs de Ligt to their club. Your opinions, your thoughts on it.
So first, let's go financially and let's look at it. So apparently next week, because next week's July, crazy how that works.
Mm-hmm.
But next week is July, and that's when the release clause kicks in. Or like the 125 million release clause kicks in.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
What is it right now? Is there?
I don't think there is. I don't think there is one right now. That when I read that, I was like, that's weird.
Yeah,
that's kind of weird because people could have been offering us like 90 mil for right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, but whatever. So July 1st rolls around, 125 mil. Okay, whatever. It's a lot. No one's going to actually offer 125 mil. We know that. You know that. Everyone knows that.
Yeah. Well,
I don't think no one's offering us 125.
Not even like a PSG or Man City with that kind of money.
No. Because no one's offering. No one's doing that for. Yeah, I know. No one's doing that for a center back. The contracts in itself is weird as well. How Juventus want to do it? They want to spread out the wages across 2 more seasons.
Yeah.
And to me, if I'm the club, that seems fair. But the player, obviously, it's not fair because you're losing wage, but you're not.
Yeah.
But because if you want your release clause lowered, yeah, the club's going to say, okay, spread it out across a little bit more years, and then we'll pay you a little bit less. But like if you don't get the move, and if nobody wants you, then you're going to stay with us longer and still get your money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the club is trying to protect itself as well as obviously De Ligt is trying to be in control.
Yeah.
So I understand the situation. I said he wasn't going to stay. Remember back in like October, November, I said he was gone.
Yeah.
And not that I'm happy about it, but like,
yeah.
At this point, if he's like, because he's trying to control his, he's trying to control his own destiny. It looks like he's not committed fully. So, and I understand if you sell him, who the hell are you going to replace him with? I understand that, but it's better to sell him. It is better to sell him. If I'm going to be completely honest.
See, I understand the sentiment. I do.
Yes.
That's just another spot. I mean, we need
exactly.
We need 2 center backs. Then we need to go in and get 2 center backs.
Yes.
This Mercado. Then, if we were to sell him, obviously with that kind of money, you could do it. But
yes. And to go on that, I have a couple scenarios, so can just keep that in mind.
All right, I want to hear that.
I don't know if they're reasonable. I don't know if they're reasonable, but we'll see. We'll see how it sounds in your head. The people in the chat.
Yeah, my thing is, do you think, given circumstances, given the way that this is playing out, that the way the Mercado is already, and the way we've seen them move on some of these deals, that haven't happened, or players that they're interested in, do you have faith that this Juventus management right now will be able to give us equivalent talent? Or not equivalent talent. No, wait. Not equivalent talent.
Sufficient.
Sufficient defensive talent. Or because we don't need this to fall off even more than it is. So
I'll just give my scenarios right now. Just so I'm relaying sufficient talent. If we were to go with Man City in a deal, okay, they're very rich. We say, hey, you can take Matthijs de Ligt and give us 50 million and a Mercado Laporte. So that's 1 center back ticked off, and he's in the club. If he accepts. This is all, they have to all accept. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is like rosy, not in the De Ligt situation, but everyone coming back. So we get 50 million and a Mercado Laporte, and then you spend that money on Koulibaly, because they won't say no.
Right.
So then you get Koulibaly and Laporte, in essence, for De Ligt. I know the age doesn't match up, but you're put in a hard place right now. Like, no one's at the same level as De Ligt for that age. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I do completely agree with that. Koulibaly, I like. Laporte, I don't know if I've seen enough of him, me personally. I mean, I don't know. I mean, what's your breakdown of him as a player?
So imagine a tandem. So, like, let's flop Bonucci for a second. He goes to the bench. Obviously, it's not going to happen. But ideally, you have Laporte as the ball-playing center back and Koulibaly as the destroyer.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that's pretty good. Obviously, you're going to be as a Laporte as a center back. You won't be revealed or not revealed. What's it called? Exposed defensively under an Allegri system. So he won't look as bad, but he's still obviously not the greatest one-on-one defender. All that stuff, like organizationally. But Koulibaly's there. True. So if you have those two in whatever instead of De Ligt, I think it's not bad.
Yeah. No, I agree. I do. I just see. I don't know. I guess I've already got this, and I guess you should have moved on from it before. Because remember, people were out here floating out. Not I won't say ridiculous, but we're floating out that it was going to be De Ligt and Demiral, or it's going to be the future of Juventus.
Oh no.
And now we're here sitting back a year and a half later or so, and it's like neither one, maybe. If we're being honest now. It's difficult for me because I feel like with De Ligt, that's a player that I would go in and that I would have. I don't know. I feel like overall I would have committed myself to, if that makes sense. Like I would have said, "Hey,
absolutely,
we're building around you. You're the future of this. You're going to get the captain's armband. You're going to get all the little all the nice little things that you want to get around it. We just need a commitment from you the same way." And maybe it's also because I believe I said it in the Daily News. I can't remember if it was Agresti. I think it was Agresti who said it, but basically just made the comment saying they haven't received those signals from De Ligt. Yeah, I think it was him.
So. What in my understanding is the club is doing everything they can. Mm-hmm. Like it's not like they're not trying to re-sign this guy. Like they're openly saying, "Hey, stay, please." They're not giving him a captain's armband, and they're not giving him a higher wage. But they are saying those things that you just said. They're saying, "Hey, you are going to be a pillar of our future."
Yeah.
Stay. I don't know.
No, exactly.
I'm not faulting any of the management here or the club.
No, I'm not. I'm not either. But it's just it's just to me, it'd be very, very frustrating just given all the other aspects we're trying to work on right now to see how that would develop with him, and then also to try to find somebody else who's even close. Let's see. Some people were saying it. Yes, Manchester City is going to buy him, but saying it in different terms. Let's see. Michael said he always said he came here to learn from the masters and then move on. I doubt he thinks Italy is a long-term league to stay in. I mean, that's a possibility.
That's fair.
Growing up in the Netherlands, you probably do maybe look more toward the Premier League or even
or Barcelona.
Or Barcelona. Barcelona, no way in hell they can afford him though right now.
No.
Raffle said the money for De Ligt's nice, but replacing him with a decent CB. Yeah. ... Yeah, that's where I sit. I sit where Raffle's saying, exactly. And then Anthony says, I don't think De Ligt will be sold. If we get 100 million plus, I'd be happy with the sale. Koulibaly must be acquired, however. Quality center backs are actually out there right now.
They are. They're not young, though, like De Ligt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they're not going to want to come to Juventus. Koulibaly is a different thing because he might want to just stay in Italy. Mm-hmm. And maybe Chelsea doesn't go for him. Maybe... obviously, Man City wouldn't go for Koulibaly if they got De Ligt. Barcelona can't afford anybody right now, like you said. Mm-hmm. So it's tough. It's tough. If you get, let's say, because I think Laporte's 28 and Koulibaly's 30. Yeah. They're prime-ish, which is fine for center back. You can always get another one and grow them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. You can groom another one. But right now, if that's the scenario, I'm on board with that. But there's so many things that need to happen.
No, I completely agree. Let's see, Zero saying, morning all, but then he also says, if the guy doesn't believe in the project and he's going to make us hang arrivederci, my friends. I understand I understand that line of thinking, but I don't agree with it. This is different than us talking about Di Maria. This is not the same kind of situation. Di Maria is literally and I'm still, okay, Bourbon, can you chill out? Can you chill out for me? Thank you. Lie down. All right. Sorry. Dog's going to keep interrupting. the reason it's different, I mean, obviously I don't need to spell it out for you all, but obviously to me, Di Maria is you get 4 months to a year out of Di Maria, and then you move on regardless kind of thing. He's not going to play.
Mercenary.
Yeah, he's a mercenary. He literally is a mercenary, a gun for hire. That's what Juventus need right now. But at the same time, when it comes to De Ligt, you're taking away the future. You're taking away a great defensive player. There's so many different little pieces to it. It's not just a quick, if you don't believe in the project, get out of here. It's not that.
Yeah.
You can't think that way with these kind of players. This is a different kind of player than Di Maria. This is a different player than I mean, who else? Look through the Mercado list. Me talking about Raspadori or any players like that. This is different because he's already a proven player. He's a proven player, and he's valued at the highest level. It's to me, it's like a defensive Ronaldo kind of that kind of thinking. And
in our eyes, yes. Yeah. A lot of people don't rate the highly though.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, but whatever doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what other people think. What we think is what we think. Also, some of our own fans don't rate him as well. That's crazy.
No, I've seen a lot of people crushing him.
Crazy.
For a couple of mistakes that he ends up making. Yeah, there's also he's making up things. He's making up on plays for what he has on their left back, and then Danilo is still not up to par half the time right now. So I don't know. There's so many different little aspects to it, especially the midfield as well. What's up, Davide? What's up, Dash? What's up, Joseph? We got a few of our members in here, guys. If you haven't already, consider joining the member squad. You get a lot of cool stuff with that. You get it's all cheaper than a cup of coffee. Less than it's $5 or less a month. You get a lot of cool. You get the emojis, guys. If anybody wants to throw in emojis, you can get the emojis of Alejandro in here now. We got those on here, and we got the one of me that people like for some reason. We're gonna work on one for you. We're gonna get that one set up. Davide told me he had a moment that he recalled that would have been pretty good for you. So we'll have that one in the works.
I'm just gonna stay as solo as or under the boat as possible. Just chill, coast.
No. That's not how this works. You got it. You got to push boundaries. That's how this becomes more fun and exciting. I'll be honest, guys. If y'all can hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. What's up, Ahmed? As well. We got a few of our members up late with us tonight. I'll be honest. I know the thumbnail was De Ligt, and that's like a topic for today. But I don't know that I have a ton to just talk about all night about De Ligt. I have a lot more on the other topics. Once if things start to the ball starts rolling and things start developing, it looks like De Ligt's moving on, and then we start piecing out the exact who's his replacement, whatever. We can do that a lot more.
Absolutely.
Right now, it's just these are suspicions. These are things. Yeah, we're worried about Man City or whoever can drop a bag for him. I get it. But at the same time, right now, there's so many more aspects of this Mercado that Juventus really need to make sure they hit well in the coming weeks, month that we or what is it 2 months? It's like mid August. Actually, wait, how long does it go till September? How long?
September 1st, August 31st, September 1st, one of those days.
All right, so 2 months. So about 2 months. Yeah. So about 2 months left to definitely get some stuff done.
Yeah. I just one more thing about the De Ligt thing.
Yeah,
it has to be sorted out quick. I don't want this to fester into August. That's a major thing. No, I want this. If he wants to go, if he's not signing the contract, leave. I'm happy it's being discussed right now. To be honest.
Yeah, no, I do. I definitely agree with that. It's going to be a distraction too for the team.
Yeah,
which is the 100%. Last thing we need. Anybody? I mean, Ronaldo was a distraction. I know I saw him earlier. Eddie King was commenting saying, "I wish we bring Cristiano Ronaldo back and bring Neymar." I'm a solid no on that one, my guy. I understand people like the big names and they're whatever. Ronaldo, to me, I feel like he almost caused more problems than he really did help with the club, especially the last year he was here. The year before,
we tried and failed.
Yeah, exactly. But I understand the sentiment. It's just I don't know. I mean, look at PSG. It doesn't work. It doesn't work just having all the big names. You have to have some kind of chemistry, some kind of, something has to work there. All right. That's all you had for De Ligt.
Like you said, it's early stages.
All right. Let's move on to the next topic of the day. I don't want to overlook this one because there's two big ones in the middle, and I don't know which one I want to go with first. I'll let you call it. I had Paul Pogba as the next one up, given that he is the here we go that we had today. I don't know how many people want to do the here we go, talk about Pogba again, but it happened today. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, actually, okay, let's get into it. Okay, I do have something to say we can talk about. Okay.
I know exactly what you're going to say.
You know what I'm doing. It's a rant.
I know what
I've
you're
done
doing.
this rant 1,000 times, but I think today is living proof of it. Of it. Okay. So Paul Pogba, here we go. Fabrizio Romano and Nico Schierra. But I do want to give him credit. Our boy Nico Schierra was the guy to break the news. He was the guy who said it first. Romeo Gresti didn't even budge it. He was like, I said this shit a week and a half ago. I'm not doing it again. He's like, I already did it, which he did. And we had a live on here. My boy Julian Genotti did a live on the channel for the Here We Go. Everybody else is trying to jump on the board now because there's a couple of takes. And it's not even just all Paul Pogba related, but I'm getting to it, I promise. So anyway, Nico Schierra came out, said done deal, confirmed Paul Pogba to Juventus as a free agent. 3 years contract, 8 million euros a year, plus 2 bonuses. With the option for a 4th year, expect medicals, yada, 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 beginning of July. Then, tap-in merchant himself, Fabrizio Romano came in. The Prem head said, Paul Pogba to Juventus, confirmed, here we go, full agreement, yada, yada, yada. It just repeated the same stuff.
The exact same thing, yeah.
Two takes that I have from this, and I'm sure you have some takes too. I'll come in with the first one, which is more of not a newer take, but it is the take. Today was a wasted opportunity. To me, it just showed. It showed me that Juventus, like, it wasn't just a me feeling. It wasn't just a me. Yeah. I've talked about Paul Pogba every day for this long. I don't know why I said this was the new one. I went with the old one instead of the new one. So we're going with the old take first. We've had weeks to months knowing that Paul Pogba is going to be a Juventus fan. Or you player.
Yeah.
A fan. He's going to be a fan.
He is.
He is. He's going to be a Juventus player. He's going to come back to Juve. I think this was a swing and a miss when not the signing. The signing, it's great. I'm excited about Paul Pogba. But if you're dancing on TV or on the screen and you're excited and you're trying to act like a fool or whatever because of Paul Pogba coming back today, I got to say it's fake. Like, if you're out there that excited, I would get excited. I'd jump up and down and do all that. But it's just like, but it's not. It's not that today. We've known it for, Dog Day.
Nico,
we were talking about you. You're the guy who's jumping up and down dancing.
Nico Schierra himself repeated since May 16th he was coming back. Yeah, I did my coach's corner May 14th or something.
Yep. Yeah, because we said literally any day now. Like, you and I and Alejandro have been on, pins and needles waiting for this.
Yep.
And I thought it passed. I thought it was just like, oh, nothing happened. But that brings me to my second part of this. Okay, so the first part is an absolute swing and a miss when it comes to just building hype within the fan base, getting the excitement up, and you can have the talking, the mouthpieces for Juventus try to do that and try to make fans excited, but like it's just not there. We already did it. We did the cool, Juve's getting him, and we moved on before you threw the celebration party. Any of that stuff, we moved on. Now we're looking at other aspects of it.
For sure.
So the second piece of this to me is it also just is kind of a reflection of where, I guess just like the everyday either Juventus fan or everyday football fan, calcio, whatever you want to call it, soccer, where they sit and where they really, where they value their sources in their reporting. And the reason I say that is Romeo Gresti came out with it and reported it and confirmed it. And we got a few. We got some of the retweets and stuff like that, but there wasn't this hype. It wasn't until Nico Schierra he tweeted out. But it was until freaking Fabrizio Romano tweets the "Here we go" is when everybody else finally celebrates and buys into it.
Yeah. There's a reason why. Especially right now.
He's built the brand.
No. The brand is a big part of it, but for since April, Nico Schierra, Romeo Gresti, all the B-rated journalists that are talking about Pogba coming back, they're saying the next day, it's draining. Mm-hmm. It's horrible. It's draining. And again, I was happy. Remember that Friday? I was happy when it was first announced and 3 sources corroborated, and I was happy that day. I watched my Pogba videos back. I went and then I cooked up my stats to do the coach's corner. And then even last week when I did the Here We Go Live, I was like, yeah, I know this is like, it's a month later, and now even this week and now today, like, okay.
It's just, to me, it's such a missed opportunity. Like, this is something, I mean, I remember for years, like, basically since Paul Pogba left, you've had people talking and hyping it up and getting excited about, hey, he could potentially come back here, and keep trying to talk about it. And then when it happens, just to completely, I don't know. And like, no offense, I know people, they'll get on here and say, they don't care about what you or what the fans think or what you think or anything like that. I mean, they should. To me, they should at some point, because when I'm not saying me, I'm not saying me personally, I'm saying the fans as a whole. Like, take the temperature in the room of the entire fan base and realizing, like, hey, two shitty years, if we're being honest. Two mediocre seasons as Juventus fans sitting through this.
Can I say something else? Sorry.
Yeah.
It's been longer than that. It's since the Pandy started.
You're right. So back in
halfway through Sarri's season, it was bad. It was starting to get really bad.
It was bad. It was just fortunate for Juventus that most of that league was bad, and then also, I mean, honestly, if we're looking back at it, I remember we were sweating it out at the very end of that season, because it ended up being a 3-point. There's a 3-point gap between Juve and Inter, but it was also Juve knew with 7 points up or 8 points up, and then
they knew like 3 games left. Yeah.
But at the same time, I mean. Yeah, that season was not good either. It was just they took home a Scudetto, so you can't really complain as much as I would like to.
Yes.
But anyway, to me, at some point, and I talked about this before, and I'm going to talk about it when I can be a little bit more focused, and I'm going to do my hot take video and all that stuff, so I can sit down instead of just talking on a live and spouting nonsense. But to me, there is this important aspect that comes along to not just when you're a fan of something, if you're a fan of, you like Marvel, you like football, basketball, whatever, sports teams, if you like whatever you like, Star Wars, whatever, there's this social contract that exists between a fan and then the owner of that property, be it Juventus, the team, be it whatever, as long as Juventus continue, it's one of those things that gets skewed when it comes to sports, because they can always push that kind of like I don't want to say it's nonsensical, because I do believe in support your team, stick with your team, whatever nonsense. I do believe that. But absolutely, at some point there's an expectation. Like, once you reach a certain level, you cannot just continue to put out mediocrity and think it's okay. Like, you can't just have fans. You can't just keep telling fans to be a fan, support the team, even through the hard times. And they'll use that little moniker of like, support your team through the hard times. And I'm like, yeah, you do that. But you know what the other side should be doing? Making their team damn better than they are right now, so the hard times
as fast as possible.
Yeah,
that's exactly, as fast as possible.
Yeah, and there's a social contract there between the two. I continue to waste all my money and time on Juventus stuff, my free time doing stuff like that, So there's little things like that. Like, I continue to pour my money, and obviously I don't make money like the big donors, the big supporters, anything like that. But at the same time, I still spend money watching games, paying for, when we pay tickets to go, like you're talking about going potentially in a month if they're playing anything, stuff like that. So there should be a commitment there from Juventus or from whoever to their fan base to do better. Yeah. Anyway, I'll leave it at that, because there's a lot more I could go on with that and talk about, I have a whole thing on toxicity and what goes along with it, because you see it in everything. You see, why did that pop up? I guess I did. I guess I just didn't take that away. Sorry, my God. Anyway, when it comes to where this is headed, because I think there's this really weird culture of acceptance of just mediocrity when it comes to a lot of things, and I don't get it. It's one of the things I don't understand. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts and all your opinions and stuff like that in the chat down below. Appreciate, Rod says, thank you all for the effort, Julian and Justin. We really appreciate it. Forza Bianca Arizona. Thank you, my friend. We appreciate you for tuning in. Appreciate everybody that's here that supports the channel, as always. Expect all our members and all that as well. I've talked for a while. You want to give your opinion on the Paul Pogba stuff?
Yeah. I agree with you for the biggest for the big signing. it's a positive. Like, let's not kid ourselves. Paul Pogba coming to Juventus is a positive. 3+1, great deal. 8 million +2 if he hits the bonuses, and I don't know how achievable the bonuses are. I don't know them, but we'll find out when the official statement comes.
Yeah.
So that's positive. The negative aspect, you nailed it on the head. It just was so drawn out. Like I didn't really care today that he said, "Here we go."
Yeah.
Like I sent a GIF in our GIF, whatever.
Yeah.
In our Discord chat of him going like this and dancing because like it's fun, but like I wasn't hyped. Like I wasn't like, yeah, he's confirmed, yeah. But let's get into like why it's positive.
Yeah.
As a fan going into the stadium next year, or even watching on TV, and that guy's the first name on the team sheet, or at least he's on the team sheet starting.
Yeah.
I'm buzzing. I am excited to see him play again. Mm-hmm. That guy is raw talent, and he's still, like, even though he's 29 now, he's still raw talent. He's still good. You go watch my coach's corner. He's still averaging in the top 10 percentile in all these key attacking statistics.
Yep.
Per 90. Like, it's people laugh him off and say Jogba, Paul Jogba, whatever. Those are English fans. Do not listen to a word they say. Mm-hmm. Do not listen. They're pissed off that it didn't work out with Man United.
Yeah.
That's what their reasoning is. And it didn't. If you watch the Pogmentary or the Pogba documentary, that did get 1 out of 10 on whatever IMDb. Don't worry about that. I think it's still good. But he explains himself. Yeah. It has a rating of 1 out of 10 right now. I think it was still good. Whatever. It must be all the English fans, Manchester fans, putting ones.
I mean, it probably is. It honestly is.
Yeah.
Probably just, yeah.
So he explains himself in that why, like even Mino Raiola in a posthumous little cameo, he literally says, "Paul, you're not doing well in Manchester right now. Mm-hmm. Like, we need to get you out of here, like and make you how you play for France." And, like, your agent is identifying that.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's the team's fault. I don't think it's his fault. Sorry, I don't think it's his fault. I think it was the environment around Manchester United. When he comes back to Juventus next year, or like in 2 weeks, he's going to be loved. He's going to be the main man. He's going to be with a coach that knows how to coach him. Like, it's going to be good, guys. He might get hurt. Like, everyone gets hurt. I don't know what to the extent, if it's going to happen again, but don't get on him if he's hurt. Just accept the player for who he is and watch him play and watch him dominate again.
Exactly, and that's why we support Zaniolo in here. Don't just hate on somebody because they get hurt every once in a while. When they come out there, they're a great player. They don't have to have the stats and all that to prove the goals, but they're a great player. And he needs the
stats. He needs the stats. He's a striker. He needs the stats.
Right. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, no, I completely agree. I think, I always hate, because I know there's some people that come in there and they will say that stuff. They will say, I know, I've seen it out there. I remember last season, people were like, why are they playing so bad? And literally somebody in the community, I can't remember, said something along the lines of, because the fans have been so ugly to them, or they've been so negative. And I'm like, no. Like, no. Like, I don't ever want to hear that a professional athlete can't take a little bit of like a criticism for the fans, or can't take just anything, like even the ugliest, nastiest shit that you get from people. I mean, we get it when we're on here. Like, we get it sometimes from people commenting on the channel and stuff like that. Like you're making millions of euros, millions upon millions of euros. You're setting up your family for life. You can deal with a little criticism. Like, have some tougher skin. Yeah. Like, get there. Like, I went through the American public school system. like get some tougher skin. Like, you can deal with it. It is what it is. I don't know. I cringe a little when people say that. Let's see. What's this? You won't understand my fan base except mediocrity. Harris retracted it, so maybe he didn't want to. I don't know. Never mind. Sorry, I'm reading some of these chats that people are saying. Harris is a Manchester United fan. I do remember that.
Yeah,
these toxic Reds that are in our fan base. Yeah. And Harris said he actually loves Pogba. So we appreciate your support, Harris. Yeah, for sure. And it's not everybody. Like, I'll be honest. I crush Ronaldo plenty. I do it on here, and it's really a lot of the times it's not really just because of him. A lot of it's just because of his fan base and the people who come along with it. But also, Ronaldo has done things that just pissed me off. Like I said, it's a lack of effort, the lack of whatever. Just him looking pissed off, him trying to leave whenever he can get a chance. Like you could just tell it, you could read it for a year before he even left that he was trying to get out the door. That kind of stuff.
Yep. And guess what? He's doing the same thing here now.
Potentially trying to come back here. Potentially. I mean, do we want to talk about that for a second? I mean, because we've done the Paul Pogba. I don't know how long you want to be. Like, if you want to be up here all night, like we normally do. I don't know about that. But like, actually, I have to move some stuff tomorrow, so maybe not all night, but we can.
Yeah.
Anything else you really want to say about Paul Pogba? You're excited. You're a Pogba guy.
Yeah.
Pogba fan. It is kind of funny and it's interesting to see it though, because like you've been negative on it because you just obviously you're trying to.
I got my method, RJM.
Yeah, you're trying to do the reverse jinx, but at the same time you're also just like, it's like you're trying to not overly excite yourself and just get let down. At the end, kind of thing.
No. Like I am excited. Like I just said, like picture match day 1 that's going to be announced tomorrow. Paul Pogba is on our team.
Right.
Paul Pogba's playing. If he's fit enough to start, he's starting.
Yeah.
When was the last time we had a dude like that?
Yep.
When he left 6 years ago.
Yep. So, and that's the thing too. That's one reason why I would suck to lose De Ligt, because you could potentially have Vlahovic, Pogba, De Ligt, and like
Chiesa, Locatelli. That's a good spine.
Yeah, if you get some more pieces, a couple more pieces in there. And like there's no excuse. Like you get Zaniolo in there. Anyway, I'm kidding. I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm as excited as you are for Pogba is almost as excited as I would be for Zaniolo. It's sad.
Hey, he's coming.
I think he is. We'll get to that. We'll get to that in a little.
I was gonna say that the news is coming. I'm not saying he's actually coming.
Oh, he's coming. He's coming, baby. He
might.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Harris saying these. What are these supports that saying that Zakaria could be sold? It is the way of the Juventus. Whatever it is, still trying to make money off of him. I think also a big part of the Zakaria rumors about him being sold could be, I don't know if this is me going too far in saying this, but like there's been a little bit of the injury bug that has tuned in since he came to Juve.
Yeah, he caught that bug.
He did. And so after that first injury, it took him a little bit to come back, and then he was not looking the same after that. And I wonder if it's almost like Juventus are like reading the room a little bit and saying, hey, maybe it's time to move him on just in case, which would be kind of unfortunate because you got him for real cheap, and then to only have him for half a season would surprise me.
Yeah, let's wait on that. I don't like, again, I think it's as anything is in the Mercato. Mm-hmm. If an outrageous offer comes in, you're gonna sell him.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's going on with Zakaria. I don't think it's like, oh, hey, take him for 20 mil. Like, I don't think it's that.
No.
I think it's like, hey, if it's 35 mil or if someone's offering 30, you think about it. I would think about it. So.
Yeah. No, I completely agree. Yeah, I do agree with that. I think also, it just depends who's offering, where they can come in, and then really when you're looking at it right now, if for some reason these other guys can't get moved on, you're stuck doing that, trying to create some space. So we'll see. Harris saying apparently we may take Rabiot off of you guys. Don't you guys need depth though? Rabiot. We would. No, Rabiot.
He's really good.
He's really great.
He's really good.
Rabiot's really good. Like he's great. He's a great. I would hate to lose him, but if I had to see Rabiot leave, Harris, I'm glad to see him go to a good team like you all. So
you need to spend 15 million euros though.
Yeah.
That's where we draw the line.
15 to 20. If you can get to 20, but 15's fine. I mean, we'll do it for you guys because you're just such a good team. And you
starts for France.
Yeah.
Only missed 10 games in 3 seasons with Juventus.
Yeah. I mean, Rabiot seems like a great guy for you all. Anyway, okay. Anyway, off of the Rabiot stuff, let's Rabiot. What the hell? I'm talking about Rabiot for that long. Anyway, all right. Let's see what. Sorry.
Honestly, when Rabiot gets a here we go on as an outgoing, I might come live.
Just do one. Do one. For
I might
that.
just say an
Just
outgoing live. I've never done it before, but I might do it.
It would be one that would be worth it. Honestly, he is getting back in my good graces though, just because he's kind of like he reads the room and he's not just he's not just ransoming Juventus for all the money they can get and then be moved on. He's like, no, I actually want to. He's actually one of the few guys that actually wants to play for his career and actually wants to try to have a career again. But John Cena, hi guys, just came to say Juventus is finished. What? We got Paul Pogba today, bro. I mean, we got him a month ago.
You can't see him. You can't see John Cena.
John Cena. John Cena's a Juve fan too. I think he is. Well, this one, not the real one, but Anyway,
I have no idea.
I can't see him. He's on the channel. I'm not imagine so. Okay. Anyway, let's continue on. Okay, this is the topic du jour, I guess.
Hold on. We're speaking of Zakaria.
Yeah.
Let's play a round of Justin's Screw, Marry, Kill.
Oh, okay. You can say fuck, marry, kill.
I'm gonna say Screw, Marry, Kill because there might be some younger folk on here today. I don't know, but in this particular game, I'm gonna give you 3 names. And you're instead of Screw, Marry, Kill, you're gonna sell, loan, keep. Okay.
Okay. Sell, loan.
So I'm gonna give you 3 names.
Okay.
Zakaria.
Okay.
McKennie.
Okay.
Rabiot.
Okay. Sell Rabiot.
That one's the easy one.
Yeah, that's the easy one because you can actually make money off him. It's the last year to make money off him. You sell him. This one, this is tough for me. These two. I got a soft spot for McKennie.
People in the chat play as well. People in the chat play as well.
Okay, here's what we're doing. We're loaning Weston McKennie because I feel like here's my difficulty because the two. I want to keep McKennie and I like McKennie, but also he and Zakaria have both been injured, so like they're both coming off of injuries. I wish actually, damn it, you know what?
McKennie's was a contact injury. Zakaria's was a muscle non-contact.
Okay, well then you're making I was moving toward this way anyway. Okay, I guess loading out Zakaria and then keeping McKennie because McKennie contact. He's healed from that. Zakaria, I still haven't seen him fully recover from it.
He's in Miami training right now, and he played in a charity game like on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're going sell Rabiot, keep McKennie.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. And loan out Zakaria.
Yeah, which is a difficult one for me just because it was such a short period of time. And, of course, you had so much hype built off of that first game with him and Vlahovic together. But, yeah, I think stand by the man who brought you here. Don't just, yeah.
Also, this is a follow-up question. Who is more impactful, Zakaria or McKennie?
I mean, it's been McKennie for the full span of it. But Zakaria, when he first came in, he came in hot. And then he still, for first few games, I know I keep backtracking to those first 3 games or so that he played. Really, it's probably what I'm. Yeah. See, I feel like you're trying to skew me toward an answer.
I'm not trying to skew anything.
You're skewing
no.
Yeah.
We're playing Screw, Marry, Kill.
But that's like, okay, here's what you're doing. You're doing the equivalent of me doing F, Marry, Kill, and then say like, okay, well, Jessica, I mean, she never had STDs. And the thing is I know about her is like she at least had gonorrhea once, and I know that shit goes away, but at the same time, you don't know what Jessica may or may not have. So what I'm saying is Jessica, we think she's clean, but the tests haven't come back fully. And then Mary over here she's at least had chlamydia once, and I knew that because we got tested. We were in gym together, and you see
nice.
You see what I'm saying? This is what you're doing to me. Is you're doing the equivalent of like you're like I'm not leading you toward direction, but then I'm literally telling you, hey, his was a non-contact injury, his was a contact injury. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go back to Weston McKennie, but here's the thing: is I've also been pretty fervent in saying that I feel like Weston McKennie is one of the players that I would be sad to see him go, but I'd be willing to sell him to end up bringing somebody else in, or even I guess even if you're loaning him out with an option to buy kind of thing, because that's what Juve does.
Okay, so again, so when I say more impactful, you're saying McKennie still.
I mean, he has. You literally put out there what is what's his percentage or whatever is the score goal.
40%. He's scored 40% of the last midfielders' goals since he's been at the club.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so
right, Doug.
Everyone's going. Yeah, everyone's getting on your STD rant.
I'm just saying.
Now,
that's what you did.
Here's another follow-up question to that. Yeah. Who's going to have the better season if they both stay next season? Zakaria or McKennie?
Whew. You know. Here's the thing: is I feel like I've already shifted. I have fully shifted in my answer. So like Jessica's looking good right now. So Jessica McKennie over here is looking good. And I'm also thinking like, hey, Weston McKennie, he does have that engine. He's going to score more. I feel pretty confident in that.
Okay.
But also like the reason is there's the unknown now of will Zakaria come back to being the Zakaria that we saw.
We're under the assumption that they're fine. No injury worries.
So I'm getting top tier Zakaria.
You're getting
in top
tier both. Yeah, top tier both. They're both playing as good as they can.
See, that's difficult. I don't know how Jessica handles Dash. I don't know how she handles. Oh, how does she handle me? Nobody handles me. I do the handling, right? I wear the pants in this relationship. I don't. I'm literally wearing shorts. Anyway, no. Okay. Jessica Alba's a good one. This is actually a really difficult answer for me. I don't know. I don't know because if you're to tell me all things.
I have another follow-up question after this.
All things considered, I probably when we purchased Zakaria, I probably thought we were getting a better midfielder than we are that we already have with Weston McKennie. Is what I thought. Okay. So then given all things equal, or they're both maxed out, then I'd probably go with him.
Zakaria.
Yeah, if I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought he had the higher ceiling, but I don't know.
So my follow-up question, and to end it, is who's the actual better player, Zakaria or McKennie?
In reality. Now.
Yes. Yeah. Right now, reality.
Without the predetermined.
Don't worry about the foot injury from McKennie. Don't worry about the hip and hamstring from Zakaria.
You son of a bitch. I would still say probably Zakaria. I don't know. Wait, what would you say? Give me your answer.
I'm saying Zakaria is the better player, but Weston McKennie is more impactful because we don't score from midfield. So we need him to do that for us.
True.
And I would sell Zakaria because we don't have a player like McKennie.
You'd sell him McKennie. Or you'd loan him?
Sorry, I'd loan him. Sorry.
Okay.
Even though that's not really going to happen. But
in
that scenario, the screw, marry, kill, yes.
No, this was good. You have more of these? Or is that...
I have one more. I have one more of these. Not now, though. It's for a little bit.
Saving it? Okay.
We're saving it.
And Dan, we're playing a game here. This is what we're doing. He said, guys, we're keeping both. We're keeping.
I know we. Well,
I honestly don't know if we're keeping both. I think Weston McKennie has a better chance of leaving, and I don't think it's like super high. I don't think a lot of people are coming right for him right now. But I think at the same time, if the money comes, I mean, we've seen the rumor. Okay, well, we're not moving there yet, but there's a player later that name was definitely been floated out there with the club to potentially do an exchange or money for it kind of thing.
Yeah.
Is that all for this section?
That's all for this segment of Justin's F Marry Kill.
Yeah, I am married already though. I wouldn't. I can't F or marry anybody else. I can kill, but F and marrying, I'll be in more trouble if I do that. All right.
Yeah.
Let's move into the third section of today's show. With that, we're talking about like I said, the topic du jour, the one that I'm sick and tired of talking about. But I know not that you guys aren't as well, but like we have to keep updates on this going on.
Yeah.
And today is probably the most confusing bleeping day of it all because nobody knows. Nobody knows what they're talking about. Nobody knows anything. I think we had 3 separate reports or comments on it overall. Just saying, go different. Yep, Dan Barile knows. Yep, it's Di Maria talk. It's time for Di Maria. It's one of those situations where Ali's never going to really battle me. He'll make a quiet comment, but he's never going to get up and like yell and scream at me about this. And that's what I need in this moment. But because then I have you and me who are kind of in the same boat and in the same opinion when it comes to him. All right, so we have released reports when it comes to Di Maria. We have a bunch of them that came in today. I think
which one are you going to read?
I have 4 of them.
Read all 4.
Actually, 5 of them. Okay, I'm going to go through all.
They're all different.
Oh wait,
no,
it's 4. No, it's 4. Yeah, it's 4. They are somewhat different. The very first one today, this morning that we had. And I'm tired of Di Maria's ass as well. I feel you, Joey. Anyway, is from Alejandro's new God, Lord and Savior, Monblano. It's somehow
this is the craziest turn of events I've ever seen in my life.
It makes me want to vomit. Like this guy
I've
comes
never
on
seen
here.
him jump ship ever. He's never jumped ship ever.
He literally he rails on every single person he hates. More than anybody. He is, if you've ever seen Dave Chappelle, he's the play hate us ball. He is that. He hates you and only you, and he hopes all the bad things happen to you and only you. And all that. So that is Ale. Yet he's turned heel and gone all in on our boy Monblano, who I literally, the day before he flipped it, was when I was just ripping on him for saying about the Neymar and Ronaldo and all that stuff.
Yeah.
All of that conversation. All right. Guys, if you haven't hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Appreciate it. Here we go. The very first report we have on here is from Monblano saying that Juve have Di Maria's yes in their hands for 2 days. They've had it. Both economic.
He said this yesterday, right? He said this yesterday.
This may have been late last night. Yeah, it may have been late last night kind of thing. Okay, whatever. Both economic and bureaucratic. There is no more negotiation. Now the club wants the signature by Sunday. So there he is. It's done. Here we go. Done deal. 99.
By Sunday.
By Sunday. No signature yet, though. And then we have the second one. Giovanni Albanese comes in. Juventus have decided not to go for Di Maria anymore. No, it's a no.
Then he contradicted himself later on, saying, "Oh, but they're still poking around."
I think he did. Yes. I didn't have that one written down because I already used him. But we had somebody else.
I don't blame you.
Next up, Romeo Gresti, which is probably the most even-keeled one and answer that we really have here, which is just saying no contact with Di Maria's entourage today, and Juventus gave no ultimatum. Angel has not yet given an answer. Obviously, the Bianconeri won't be able to wait forever, but the situation is this. Just the way he said at the end. He's like, this is what's freaking going on. I don't know. Nobody knows anything.
Nobody knows a thing. Nobody knows a gosh darn thing about what Di Maria is doing right. He's on vacation. That's all we know.
Yeah, exactly. And then the final one is from Di Marzio, who just says Juventus have not given up on Di Maria.
Great.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows what we're doing. Nobody. Nobody knows. I think
nobody knows a thing.
David says you guys should definitely subscribe. These guys may not know what they're talking about, but they are sure entertained. Thank you. We appreciate it. We appreciate you guys that tune in. And thank you, Dog Day David, who is a very loyal subscriber, member, all that good stuff. I don't know exactly where to go from this because obviously Monblano having his nonsense, and no offense, I don't care. I don't care that he got Ronaldo one time correctly back in 2018. He can hang his hat on that. And maybe he had a comment about when Allegri came back. I don't know. But he also followed out there the Pep Guardiola. He followed out the Zinedine Zidane. He's followed out Donnarumma 99.98 whatever percent. He's a sideshow. It's what he does. It's for attention. Yes. It's a sideshow. He's like I said, it's a snake oil salesman. Is what he does.
So he goes on to a similar forum to what we do, but we comment on news. He makes up the news, but he also goes
literally
in with 3 or 4 other people, and they laugh at him.
Mm-hmm.
They laugh at him, but people seem to take his word as gospel, and it's crazy. How do you do that? How do you do that when he's got nothing right?
Well, and there are journalists out there that people, Ale said it, but a few people, I'm not just trying to pick on Ale, but people have said, about Giovanni Albanese saying he just comes up with whatever. He just throws whatever against the wall because eventually he'll be right.
This is the same situation, by the way. If Di Maria actually says yes,
yeah.
I'm not crediting Momblano.
No,
I'm not crediting him though.
No, but that's what he does. He gets to do his victory lap because he threw that out there, something that's opposing everybody else, and then pretend like he knew what was going on when he doesn't. And I agree with Rod. That's what I was going to get to here in just a second. Saying Di Maria is waiting for Barca. Juventus is confident in Barca's inability to fit their new signings. And I think that's absolutely correct.
Yes.
I think that's one thing we can all. If you've been a part of the channel. If you watched me do any of my freaking daily videos where I really, I'm sorry, there's been people who've left comments saying, I think I did one that was like a 10-minute video, and they're like, I prefer these shorter videos. Well, two things. One, I got to rant sometimes, and two, you know what makes more money? The longer videos. The more view time. If everybody watched the whole damn video the entire time, I wouldn't have to make longer videos. That's what I'm saying. But anyway, I also you can skip through. You can see the graphics. You can skip through if you need to. The one thing we know when it comes to Di Maria is that he and his family do not want to they don't really want to come to Italy. It's just a fortunate situation that seems to work out for them. Kind of thing.
That's the money. He's going to get the money if he's coming to Juventus because Barcelona can't do it, and Benfica's not offering it to him as much.
Yeah, in every sense of the word, he is a mercenary in the situation, and that's not a derogatory term. It's just saying he's making his money.
Yes.
The problem is the way this has gone on for this long, and I know, and I have people say out there that nobody knows what's going on. People are just throwing stuff against the wall. I don't believe that for a second. I don't believe for a second that you're going to tell me that people are just throwing things against the wall. I think something is getting pushed out there by who? I don't know. I'm not saying it is Di Maria's entourage. I'm not saying it's Juventus. What I'm saying is there's plenty of people that are around Juventus that can hear things. I'm not trying to say that Arriva Bene is going out and telling, Romeo Gresti about what he had, like a week ago where Romeo Gresti looked bad because he said by the weekend, it was last weekend, right? By the weekend that there would be a response, and it didn't happen. And Romeo Gresti doesn't just go up and, he doesn't just make comments like that willy-nilly out of nowhere. That's not something he would do. But what I would say is I feel like there's some kind of narrative that gets floated. I mean, this thing that's going on right here is nonsense, where 5 different people have 5 different answers. That's different.
You think? Yeah.
But there is, to me, I think there is some kind of narrative, some kind of feeling that was floated out there by Juventus. And or not just Juventus, but somebody associated with this. It could also be the managers. A lot of times the managers or the agents are the ones that are trying to push things along. Maybe they want Di Maria. Maybe it's on the other side, the guys that are working. Because I'd imagine with every single grouping, it's not literally just Arriva Bene and Cherubini that are working on every little detail of every contract and every whatever goes on with it. There's some things where they're trying to assert a little bit of pressure, and then the more media out there that's covering, hey, this is going to be done by this. Does he want to look good? Do they want to look bad? Do Juventus want to look good? Do they want to look bad? Does Di Maria? Any of that? It's just one of those situations where I can't believe just open-endedly that it's just these guys are just making stuff up trying to get attention. I don't believe that at all. I understand it may be a different entire system or maybe a different way of doing things in Europe compared to in America. In America, when I say this, I'm not trying to sound naive, but I'm saying journalistic integrity because obviously there's a lot of trash journalists, with the New York Post or whatever the heck, not New York Post, isn't one of those, the Globe or something like that. There's those nonsense papers. There are those out there. Yeah. But for the most part, like me and my experience when it comes to like local sports, the journalists that only report when they really know stuff. So it's a little bit, it may be a little bit less, but I still have a hard time believing that guys would really put their career and their sources on the line by throwing out blatant bullshit. It doesn't make sense.
So in Europe, I think they don't care. I think it's quite clear that they don't care if they get something wrong.
Jeez,
because they just want to be first. Like, but how many blue ticks do you see on social media reporting stuff and they're wrong and they just keep going at it and they're just wrong and they just keep going and who cares? They don't care. No one cares. They just block each other.
Yeah.
Or do they just call each other out? And whatever, fine, do that. But you're right though. If you think NBA, like think of the NBA offseason. Yeah. It's crazy. How often are they wrong? They're never really wrong. Mm-hmm. Like Shams Charania, Wojnarowski or whatever his name is.
Yeah, Woj.
Like they're rarely wrong.
Well, what's wild too is like Woj is the guy, you get those Woj bombs or whatever, and like literally the thing is you won't hear a peep though. It's not like this. Yes. Like, it's not like this where you hear it months on end. Pogba going to Juventus, whatever. Like you just get a bomb out of nowhere. Like holy shit, Durant's moving to Brooklyn,
whatever,
or whoever is, whatever the latest one was. That's how it happens here.
Yes,
and I'm not trying to say like people in America have their bleep down together, but it just seems like there's so much less convolution to it.
And but then like you think about it. So Wojnarowski does the NBA, like he does the NBA, like 32 teams. No, 30 teams? No hockey, 30 teams. Uh-huh. There's like 6 different reporters for Juventus alone. I know you're shaking your head at their cousin. You're related to your cousin stuff. Yeah. But there's like 6 Juventus driven reporters for the club, like Agresti, Albanese, Del Valle, blah blah blah, like all these people.
Yeah, it's just I don't believe for a second that it's really Agresti that got me. That's the one where I'm like, I don't believe for a second that he didn't hear something. Like 100%. I believe somebody told him something. Like I feel like Juventus, and here's the way I'm reading it. I could be wrong. To me, I just read it so much as like I think Juventus did put down ultimatums, and then they just kind of been like they're loose ultimatums, if you will.
So okay, let's go with that for a second. Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good.
Romeo Agresti's tweet is the only one that is actually makes sense. Because read it again. Sorry, where is it?
Where it's like
Angel's not giving his answer yet. Obviously, obviously the Bianconeri won't wait forever. Obviously. But the situation is what it is. So,
but the situation is this is him going.
Yes, then that's the obvious answer right now. This dude's on vacation. He hasn't made up his mind yet because he wants Barcelona. Like what Rod said. Rod had the perfect comment.
Rod, I'll find it. Go back. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, Rod had the perfect comment. Like he's waiting for Barcelona. If they can't do their sign, if they can't fit him in, then he's going to go to Juventus. That's it. He's not going to Benfica because it doesn't financially make sense, and they just got a couple other players, Benfica. Mm-hmm. So
I hope we have a better chance at getting Di Maria than a guy on Instant Models Reply. But I see what you're saying, ZC. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, he looks like the complete opposite of an Instagram model.
Right?
Sorry, that's a shot. He looks like Dobby the free elf.
Somebody made the joke about him being 54, and they had like edited I thought that actually was what he looked like. They made him the aging. They aged him to be like 50 or whatever. And I was like, is he really that old? Like, because we've been talking about how old he is and all. It's just to me, it doesn't make sense. Like waiting around as long as and I understand. And Ollie would say this, and I do agree with him that it's just that the options that Juve have besides him are just not nearly good enough. And
no, absolutely, sign him.
Yeah,
absolutely. I don't want Zaniolo. I don't want Berardi.
Yeah,
sign him.
I want Zaniolo. I don't want Berardi. But but also there's it's just one of those situations where it's like no matter what, it doesn't matter because you're going to be doing this again next summer.
Yeah,
or hopefully we'll say, or maybe
I think I accept that though because at least they'll have money to spend.
True.
Like this season, you don't have to spend on a right winger because you spend other ways, and you got Di Maria for free. Next season, you have all those players that you got this year, but then you're gonna have money next year for the right winger. So I understand the thought process here. However, if Di Maria says no, in the event that he says no, we're screwed. F, marry, kill. We're F. Juventus is F'd.
Exactly. It's like again, okay, real quick. Am I seeing? Okay, Doc Daddy Davide, you have the worst takes of anybody in the entire world. Did you say something? Are you disparaging Chick-fil-A? Because Chick-fil-A is bomb.
I feel like David is like a hipster.
Yeah, we said Chick-a-Phil, and I think he messed that one up. But he's got to be. Yeah, Davide is kind of that hipster guy. Everything that's mainstream, everything that everybody likes. Yeah. That's trash,
Marvel
bro.
sucks. Marvel sucks.
Marvel. That's not cool. You know what's really cool? DC's little known
I watched
character.
This one film. Yeah,
Jerk off man. Man. He shoots cum lasers out of his dick, and that's what he does. And that's jerk off man.
And that was like revolutionary. He's 10 out of 10.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. He's saying we had a chickophile. Is that really what it's called? Okay, never mind. I thought you were just being a hating ass Dave again. Solid knockoff.
Because he does do that.
You do that a lot. You do it a lot on the channel. But I'm just saying Chick-fil-A. But what he says, Dash, what are you coming? Wait, that's what you're coming back with. Chick-fil-A. You got to do better than that trash. Chick-fil-A is delicious. Chick-fil-A is amazing. So, yeah, don't tell me it's trash. It's delicious. All right.
Dan, I'm also hyped for that. Just sorry, we got cut.
Oh, I see it. Thor: Love and Thunder in a couple weeks. You know I'm excited. I can't wait for some Thor: Love and Thunder. Especially, actually, it's funny. For Father's Day, we'll get back on the topic in a little bit, guys. We went to go see Doctor Strange. Again,
okay. I was gonna be like, what?
My father-in-law wanted to go see it.
Oh, okay, nice.
And the thing is, though, my wife went, my brother-in-law went, and my mother-in-law, her mom went too. Her mom was not a fan. Her mom was not a fan of it. No, they've actually gone to see the other Marvel movies with us. Like her dad, has gotten really into them. Like he's more into it than I am. Like I was just like, okay, that's cool. Like he actually was theorizing and stuff like that with me when I go over there. Like that's
dope.
I go every Thursday. I drop my kid off, and he's like, okay, so what's happening here? And I'm like, well, here's what's gonna happen. Let me tell you about this. This is what's gonna happen. And then what's cool about this is you can bring this guy in and do this stuff because of the multiverse, all that crap. So we're doing all that. So anyway, it's fun there, but it's just funny because her mom and I was like, yeah, well, there's a lot of murder for a Marvel movie. There's a lot of killing going on, it's more of a horror film. It's not scary, but you know what I mean. It's got horror aspects to it,
elements.
So I guess that's what it was. But I'm just like, also they haven't seen Spider-Man. I'm like, Spider-Man was one of the best. To me, it's the best Spider-Man ever made. Like.
Yeah,
the latest
absolutely.
One. It's
100%.
Spider-Man 2 and that one are my favorites. But anyway, let's get back on topic. Unless you want to talk even more about Marvel, which I'm sure you can do. But
yeah, I can do that forever, but I'm not going to.
Right. Anyway, have you watched? Never mind. I'm not gonna do it. Sorry, I was about to go on topic. Anyway, my main thing with Di Maria again is I still just don't think, and I know we're just recycling takes at this point, but I still. The part that really, really, really grinds my gears or bothers me is just that I don't believe he's going to be this game-changing player for Juventus. I think he'll be fine, but I don't think he's going to come in and just kill it for Juve. I think he's going to put all of his effort and his time and his whatever into playing for the Argentinian national team and trying to win a World Cup.
So... I think he can't half-ass it at the beginning, though.
Oh, God, here we go. Just a sec.
Yeah, clean that up.
I got to do it on my phone. Yeah, because I forgot.
Clean that up now.
Yeah.
So see what happens when you start doing your laser stuff?
I did.
But whatever. Anyways, I think Di Maria is going to... He's got to do his best for the first 4 months until the national team call-ups.
Mm-hmm.
After that, I agree with you. It's lights out. Like, he's going to mentally check out. You're not going to see that first, but you're going to see it probably after a couple weeks, a good couple months. You're going to be like, what the hell happened? I'm not going to say that because I'm going to know. You and I have been saying it since May.
Yeah, it's going to be Di Maria's Italian vacation. And that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's going to be, he's going to take off, he's going to chill. Maybe he'll do a couple things here and there, but it's not going to be anything, serious. I don't know.
Yeah, everyone's commenting on the troll, or not the troll, the bot.
This is that DC superhero Justin was talking about.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys, go get you some free dates. Go get you some free naked HD, cheapest one time 18 plus. They're 18 plus too, which is good because you never know. It's worrisome sometimes. They're confirming. You guys are good. I think I blocked them, so I think we're good. Let me know if for some reason they pop back up. The algorithm heard it. The algo did. The algo gods got me. I gotta stop talking about stuff that I was talking about. Dear Lord.
There you are, man. Costić would be good. He would.
Costić would be good. I'll be honest. It's kind of. I just noticed. It's not really that much, but like in the last however many hours, his name's kind of fallen off a little bit.
I think there's been so much cooking. You know what I mean? Like Pogba got announced. There's Zaniolo stuff. There's Di Maria stuff. Do
you think? I don't know. I've just kind of had this feeling, and I know they keep floating out it's not a substitute to Di Maria, but I really feel like he's as soon as Di Maria says no, that's like a guy you go for. Oh my gosh, he's back.
Is he?
Bro, cheapest ticket just for sex.
Oh,
I'm coming back.
Going on Costić, it's weird because I think the deal is right there to be made. I think it's just right there. I think they just literally need to pay the money and it's good to go. I just think if Di Maria, it all depends on Di Maria, because if Di Maria is signed, then Costić is definitely happening.
Mm-hmm.
If Di Maria says no, then you got to spend his money, Costić's money, on Zaniolo or Berardi. Do you know what I mean? Because you can't have Di Maria, or sorry, you can't have Costić for 20 mil, then Zaniolo or Berardi equaling 55 to 70 mil.
Well, and I agree. I think there's just a big part of me that's still trying to make sense of all the rumors and all the links when it comes to that area of the field, because it's, there's been polar.
I don't think they're related. I don't think they're like, the positions aren't related. The money involved is related. That's what I think.
And that makes sense. It's just so much of it confused. I need to have like a roadmap like laid out for me right now.
Yes.
Like literally
absolutely.
with
It'd be great.
Di Maria, if no Di Maria, where does that go? If no Costić, where does that go? If no Zaniolo, where does that go? And then Rod saying left back. Yeah, we need to talk with the left back too.
Hey, Cambiasso.
It's all solved. Cambiasso's coming in.
Are you doing that? Here we go live.
Jeez, I mean, I guess if I have to, but we have to. No. If Cambiasso's doing it, we have to do it together. Like
am I doing a coach's corner for him?
Probably. You're gonna have to. That'll be the one that actually gets posted on time.
Yeah.
There you go. Anyway, the thing is with me that I wonder is I just really need a roadmap that really lays this out. Like, this is the substitute for this. This is actually a priority. Like, the one thing we do know is all the reporting out here is just saying that Zaniolo is. When it comes to Zaniolo, there's been a lot of, it's not just he's a substitute for this, he's a this, whatever. It's a Cherubini or Riva Bene. I think Cherubini or whatever have been really, like, and this has been a thing Paratici was as well. There's always somebody with Juventus that's like, they have their eye on him and they want him. They like really want him to be a Juve player, regardless of what you or other anti-Zaniolo fans will say. Like, somebody in the actual club wants it to happen. So they're trying to make it happen. And
it's not like an Allegri player, it's a Juventus player.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's not for the coach, it's for the club.
Yeah.
Which is a shit, sorry, not to poop on you, but a crappy player to identify as that Juventus player. But let's transition into what you're going to say next.
I mean, there was always. I mean, I was actually opening up. I guess we could open up that part of it. We can move on, because it's associated with it. How many times do I dream about Zaniolo in a day? Well, there's the morning wood. I start off with that. And then shortly after that, I start doing a video within the next couple hours. Usually his name pops up. So there we go. Denver, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Yes, of course I'm getting a Zaniolo jersey. I'm going to wear it every damn time.
Oh, Rod. Yes, buddy.
Wait,
skip that.
Oh!
We can get back to that.
Yeah.
You need like a horn.
Bleep Dash and his hating ass, whatever stuff. Actually, here we have. Sorry, I switched over to Pornhub. Let's see what else we got. We got Okay, you know what? Actually, we'll just go with the traditional. Here we go. We'll just get hype on this. This is the theme music for Rod joining the member squad. Appreciate it, Rod. You're the man. We appreciate a new member. We're excited. We're hyped. Yeah, let's go. Ole, 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 ole. Ole, ole, ole. Anyway, wait, we gotta let it get to. No, not you. You're not part of the member squad, bro.
Bourbon.
He wants to be. He wants to be a member.
Welcome, Rod.
Yes. Shout out. Thank you for joining, Rod. We appreciate it. Welcome to the club. Hey, Rod, while you're on here, there you go. While you're on here, can you reach out to us on Twitter? DM me or Julian. I'm at Justin Sofer on Twitter. If you have a Twitter, if you don't, we'll find another way to do it. At Genote151, one of us, so that way we can get you into the members Discord over there on there. Though in the end it'll have to be Ale who does it, but we'll make sure they do that. Let me turn this off. Okay, you gotta stop. You gotta stop, bro. Bro, you're too much. Can you lie down for me? All right.
Bourbon.
Yes, Bourbon. Yes. Rod, thank you for joining. We appreciate you for being a part of this and everything. There's a lot of nudes that come on there. A lot of nudes. A lot of nudes. But yes, I am getting a Zaniolo shirt, so trust me that. Dash, I'm not even entertaining you saying that Louisville is one of the worst college franchises ever. First, I don't know if you mean about sports when you say franchises, because we don't have a franchise. It's just a college. It's not. It's not. We have sports teams. We have athletic teams, but we're not a franchisee. Anyway, it's just not true. Anyway, also, actually, I haven't talked about this for forever because I've been just shitting on Louisville athletics for so long. So the football team, especially, I keep saying fire Scott Satterfield. Well, still fire Scott Satterfield. So in the last
guy's not fired yet. You've been talking about that for ages.
No, I mean he's gonna have another season. Okay, well here's what happened. So you know that NIL, which is, you can pay college players.
That's a pre-tournament. Yeah.
No, you think NIT? No.
Oh, okay.
No, NIL is a national name, image, likeness, so they can pay players now.
Yeah.
So since that kicked in, Louisville football now has the number 1 running back, the number 2 wide receiver. They're just
paying out.
They're just landing everybody. Like they're beating
City.
They're beating Texas, Alabama, Auburn, Texas A&M, all the big schools, like all the big schools. They're just killing it. I don't get it. Anyway.
Timeout.
Yeah.
Didn't Eli Manning's nephew go to Texas?
Yeah, he's a quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's going to Texas, which they're going to say Texas is back. Texas will never be back. It's not back.
That's the only college football news I know because of the Manning. So
yeah.
That's it.
Yep. Yeah. Arch Manning. Yeah, that was shocking. Everybody thought he was going to go to either Ole Miss or one of the whatever schools. But no. Anyway,
go to Pierre Portella because he had a comment.
Okay.
And he's getting in on the After Dark fund.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he is getting okay. Wow. Oh my gosh. I did throw that up. Okay. Dybala will re-sign for Juve for $5 million. Okay. Dybala will re-sign for Juve for $5 million a season. He and Pogba are fingering each other all over social media. It must be a sign. So, it could be. I mean, there are reports out there. We haven't really put it out there. We'll see if tomorrow on the daily video, if that's something that I have to read off. I could see Ale probably avoiding doing that, not doing it. If you hit the like button, guys, if you're here, hit subscribe, all that good stuff. But I could see Ale avoiding posting it. But there have been reports that he was offered to Juve by Jorge Antun, I would literally tell him to go F himself if I were a Riva Betty, which I'm sure he would if that does happen. But who knows? I don't know. Do you have any comment on that? Anything to say? No,
I think the thing I sent in our group, it was a fake one.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, fuck you. Never mind. It's after dark, guys. I've already had a couple, not that these are doing anything to me, but I've had a couple beers. Pierre says reported by a great source, too. Who's the source, Pierre? Who is it, my guy?
It was something funny on Twitter, though. I don't want to call them out.
Okay.
It's not our spot to do it.
Please include Ale and Julian in the banter. What do you mean? I don't know. I don't know what he's saying.
Wait, sorry. Is there Eli Manning slander here?
No, it wasn't slander. Eli Manning laughing. Yeah, you're a what's it called?
I'm a massive Eli Manning supporter.
I mean, he's Forrest Gump, is what he is.
He's a 2-time Super Bowl MVP. Yeah, beat Tom Brady twice.
One of my
that's what he is.
One of my fraternity bros who I live with in in college, he was from New York, and he was a massive Giants fan. He was so obnoxious, but I lived with him. And it was my twin brother, him, and then another guy who was just super drunk all the time. He was like huge dude, just drunk all the time. Almost burned our house down making like fried shrimp or something one night and went to sleep. And I woke up in the middle of the night with just smoke in my entire room. And luckily I saved this from dying that night. But I had to watch the Super Bowl with him, and that was 2012. Was it when they won? Yeah.
2011.
Oh, was it 2011?
I think so. Yeah.
It was 2012 when they won because it was.
Oh yeah. It
was 2011, 2012 that season.
It is stupid. Yeah.
It was. Anyway, I had to sit with him the whole time while they won, or whatever. And then of course, that was back when it had already been super long since the Bengals had done anything, and then of course this year they almost did it, but then didn't. So
look at these haters. Look at these haters.
Oh, Pierre said it was Fabiana.
I think he's a little bit confused.
He said it actually was, or was it a fake one?
It was a fake account. It said Forza Juve EM, not EN.
Oh, is it?
It was a fake account. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It seems that Pierre's got duped as well as you did.
Sorry, Pierre. Sorry, Pierre. Is it Pierre or Pierre? I don't know. I mean, I think maybe it's just Pierre because there's no RR.
Yeah.
So I don't know why I keep saying that. Anyway.
He's not a French.
Oh, great. Fuck. Jesus writes fuck. Davide says, oh, great. Julian fumbles talking about F1, but he goes on and on about American hand. Okay.
Hey.
Davide, you hate on everything good. You have nothing. You bring nothing positive to this channel. It's just all negativity and crap. Anyway, let's get back on target. Let's get back on track.
Let's bring it back to what you want to talk about most.
Yeah. Okay. This is literally okay. Yeah. This is that the image I sent of you where he's got the iPad sitting up and he's not having to hold it with his hands. That's me.
Yeah.
Right now.
Something else is holding it up.
So yeah.
Oh my goodness, what's going on here, Justin? Sort this out.
How do they keep coming back? Okay, I'm on it.
It's these guys in the chat. These guys.
Oh yeah, I wonder if they pick up like when we cuss or something. I don't know. Cheaper, tender. Oh wait, did I just delete the message? I meant to delete the whole thing. Hide user on this channel. Did it work?
Also, just a little late night thing from Nico Shira. Milan Skriniar is one step away to PSG.
Interesting.
So
who do they go after to replace him then?
Bremer.
Okay, so that's just they lock that one. Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Lock that up. Move on.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. Now I can find. Let me just. Okay. No more bots. No more sex bots. Okay. All the sex bots. Can you guys chill out? Also, like, if you're gonna do that, can you all like not? I don't know if you unfollow or what, because like our subscriber number's not going up. So I don't know if you're just lurking this entire time waiting under our subscribers. But I think if you put is it subscribers only? Are we subscribers only?
I have no idea. I don't know any of that stuff. I just show up and talk. These people in the chat though.
Oh, so I've been saying Pierre,
about the bots.
Okay, I've been saying Pierre, right? Okay, there we go. Sweet. All right.
Oh, Pierre Angelo. Yeah, that's a good name.
Nice, that is a good name. All right, let's actually get into this. This is the last big topic of the thing. But just talk about Zaniolo recently. It is Nicolo Zaniolo. It is my day to talk about him. Basically, we have multiple reports coming from different aspects, different sources. I think it was Alejandro, literally on the live that you and I were on there with Alejandro. He was saying that he threw that in there, even though it was a crap source saying Corriere dello Sport. But since then, it's become Tutto Sport then yesterday, and now real sources saying it today, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So basically, what we have reports saying, first up, Nico Schietta saying Nicolo Zaniolo's renewal is further away from Roma, considering 50 million euros offers to sell him. Juventus always vigilant and are ready to play their cards. An offer has arrived from the Bundesliga as well, which I doubt he'll want to go there.
He's not going there. He's not going there.
No. And then Alfredo Padula, Big Padula, who I guess did he unblock Ale? Is that we have the latest update on there potentially?
Yeah, probably.
Reporting saying that Roma have opened up to the idea of including players in a deal. Milan are in the background, budget needed. So that's the latest thing we have there. But basically, the latest report seems to be that Juve have their opportunity to potentially move for Nicolo Zaniolo. It's been going on for a while that it seems like the renewal with Roma is kind of stalled there for a bit. Which
I don't think it's happening.
Yeah, I don't either. I think it makes the most sense for I know you won't agree with me, but for Juventus to be the landing spot for him, just given the history there, the flirtations from the club with him as well over the past years. I remember back before the injuries in 2020, I thought maybe they may try to make a move for him back then, but that never happened. And
I'm gonna be honest with you. Mm-hmm. Pre 2 torn ACLs, mm-hmm. I was like you for Zaniolo.
So you had a full on hard.
Okay, not quite like you. You're gonna bring back.
Oh the bots.
The not good people. So I was like you, but not to the fullest extent.
Yeah. Not many are.
But yeah.
A lot are, guys. It's
now, obviously, I've done a complete 180 because mm-hmm. I've seen the end result of what happens when you have 2 torn ACLs. Sorry, not the end result, the current result. I don't know what the future has on hold, mm-hmm. but I'm not happy. I'm not giddy over him coming.
Yeah.
I like Joseph Carvalho. Zani, oh no. I agree.
No, it's going to happen. He's going to come back stronger than ever. He's going to do his full thing, his full, Rocky moment. Getting back into shape, getting back and just prove himself. And we're going to be good to go. We're going to be cooking with oil. We'll be good to go. I don't know. I understand the trepidation behind it. I get it. I don't fully understand just the pure, just hate all the time about him. Because I've seen him do some solid things. I understand the season has not... Go ahead.
Yeah. Again, I'm not hating him and him personally. 50 mil is a lot. 40 mil is a lot for production and what he's doing. And his attitude on and off the field.
Yeah.
And all that stuff. That's a lot of money for a team that... if we were Man City, I'd say whatever, fuck, sign him. I don't care.
I don't buy for a second that it's going to be 50. I don't buy it.
Well, here's where I'm going with this.
Unless it's extended.
If there's counterparts included and he comes for an actual monetary price of 15 to 20, I'm okay. I'm okay with him coming. He's not going to be a superstar dude, but if it's 20 mil and he's 22 years old and he's not the focal point, because we know Vlahovic is, we know Chiesa is ahead of him. So
what if the rumors floated out that he could be used in a swap with Arthur?
And it lowers the price. If it's under 20 mil and you get rid of Arthur as well, that's quality. That's a good deal. That's asset management to a T from our management.
I don't know.
Good for them.
I've heard rumblings that maybe Arthur actually would be interested in Roma. I have no idea. I have no idea about Roma, or I have no idea about Arthur. But the counterpart thing is now talked about, and apparently Roma is into that. So if that's the case, let's do it, because it's going to go into my next F, Marry, kill. Okay. You're getting rid of Arthur. You're killing two birds with one stone kind of thing.
Yes.
Rather than and I understand not wanting to pour in a ton of money. Okay, here's my question. And everybody can lie to me now. Is the problem. So I need pure honesty. When Juventus was pursuing Federico Chiesa, and this is not injury related, obviously, were you a Chiesa guy? Were you wanting Chiesa to be signed? Or were you...
Me?
Yeah.
Chiesa. I was not Chiesa. I was not for Chiesa because of 60 million euros. I was Chiesa if it was cheaper, if it was way cheaper, and we had nothing else to go off. We had no other players coming in. Mm-hmm. However, I was not Hussein Warren. I was not get this other guy in. I was fine Chiesa. 60 mil is crazy.
Yeah.
That was me.
And obviously, it just seems... The one thing is Juventus are definitely willing to pay what we would say are crazy numbers for Italian players that they believe in, kind of a thing. I guess the reason that I'm not so worried about the actual number of it is just because I've seen when Juventus want something, they can make it happen. And I don't buy into there is no money for whatever to be done kind of thing. I don't buy it. I think Exor will make sure there's money when they want something. So I'm less worried because here's the thing: if it's a different player, do you think they're going to do that? I think I could see Exor doing that for Zaniolo. I don't think I could see them doing it for
Raspadori.
Yeah, a lower level kind of guy, a believed lower talent level guy, or less proven.
So I agree with you there. Like I agree with you that if they're dead set on a player, they'll go get him. But I don't know why they're dead set on this player. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
I agree with you. Like if it's Vlahovic, they went and got him to spend 70 mil or whatever. It ended up being like 116 mil. But this is Zaniolo. They're saying 40. I'm scared that it's going to be 40 and we're not going to do anything else with this transfer season. I don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
That's why I don't want this to happen. Secondly, 2 goals.
Yeah. No, I get 2 goals. I still, there's still a part of me that's kind of like, and I understand. I think Dash, even though he's hating him, and in the chat I see Dash, and people like that Dash and I think Haneen have also said to a point of like, I'd still be interested to see what he does this season now that he's recovered and that he's like from the ACL stuff. It's not just coming right off of it kind of thing. Having a season to kind of get back into shape or whatever, and then see how he comes out this season. There's also aspects of it where some players just, when they played for their squad, they just don't look that good. You know what I mean? There's just certain times there's players that have come to Juventus or come to other clubs and just have shown. But also at the same time, and I am playing devil's advocate with myself, is saying how much is the Allegri system gonna even make it harder for him to score more goals? I don't know. Especially
if Vlahovic is the number 9, if Kies is the next guy on to the next main attacking guy. If he's option 3, what the hell? And if they're not like the report that said he's going to be an 8 or a Mazzala is crazy. That's never happening. Like he's never going to be that. So no, but you're right. It's probably going to be a disadvantage for him to put up more numbers if he comes to Juventus. And is Zaniolo, Chiesa, Vlahovic actually going to start all together?
Right, exactly. Also, yeah, I mean, it's just this is one of those things that we're like, I just want to I'm keeping an eye on. I'm keeping my list, if that makes sense. I've got a list of all of you mother bleepers that are out here bad talking my guy. And if he comes out and he shows up, I know I'm going to be taking slings and arrows right away. I know as soon as he comes out there and he does, he lays an egg in, his first match, y'all are going to be coming at me. But if he turns it on, I'm going to be doing the same damn thing. Dash, I'm going to be in your DMs all day, every day. I got a list. Honestly,
Listen, if he comes to Juventus next summer and he scores 3 goals, I'll bow down to you.
Okay.
If he scores 3 Serie A goals, I will bow down to you.
See, I believe you, but I know also your bowing down will be more of like this because you're not going to go full down. You're only going to go halfway there, just like shaving your head. You're only going to go halfway. You're not going to go the full distance. But it's fine. It's fine. No, but the reason I say that is because I feel like I remember sitting there being like, and again, I know, and that's the reason I also don't call out a lot of people. It's because I am a self-proclaimed Italian shill. Whenever there's a player that plays for the Azzurri, and I'm not all of them. Like I don't want Emerson Palmieri. I don't want Bernardi.
But he's
not
Italian.
Guys. Right, he's not, but he plays for the Azzurri. Is why I say that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. But as I'm saying, like, I don't want these guys. Like Jorginho's one of the few guys who is obviously he's Brazilian, but I could be okay with if he came in. He's not going to come in, but like I could deal with it, even though I have a lot of frustration with him. But my point is of what I'm saying here is just because I say that I'm a shill doesn't mean that I always buy into everybody, but at the same time, there are some guys that I like. Like I liked him coming in. I remember so many people, some bigger names, that have ways to vocally put it out there, just shitting on the idea of Federico Chiesa coming into Juve and saying that he is Bernardeschi 2.0. That's all I heard left and right was Bernardeschi 2.0. And then he came and did what he did in that first season with Juve. Guys, if you haven't already, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It really helps the channel to continue growing. Also consider joining the member squad, like our boy Rod did. I don't know if Rod's still here. Appreciate him for tuning in, joining the club, or the club lounge, whatever we call it, the member squad,
members club. I
need to come up with with an interesting, fun name to do it, and a fun name for the members instead of just members. Because
Q, Dog Daddy, and Dash think you have crazy names here.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna hate on all this. I'm gonna hate on every single one that they say. Let's see. Joey C. Yes, I did call you all mother bleepers. Dash says I need a full season from Zaniolo. If he balls out, I'll buy Justin Bourbon. No, if you don't buy me some bourbon, you buy me. I can get bourbon real cheap. I live in Kentucky. What you do is just buy me. It's just as expensive as Zaniolo shirt. That's what you buy me. You buy me the Juve Zaniolo shirt. Marco, I did see, because I know you were really active before last time we did a After Dark. He made a comment asking about, do you think about the possibility of Dybala maybe signing? Literally right before you came in, we talked about that, basically saying the tweet that was put out there was kind of a fake tweet, and it's not really something that's going to be happening. And I just don't think. Thank you, Rod. Appreciate you're still here. But
maybe it's a good time for all 23 people in here to, if you're going to check social media for Juventus news, fact check the people reporting it, or news outlet, like being the news outlet.
Well, just like they make the fake Bianconeri thing.
Yeah, just
stuff.
Fact check, make sure it is not whatever EM. And it's like the actual, make sure if it's not _ Bianconeri zone.
Well, we don't need to. We don't need help with other people.
I know. Yeah,
but I know what you mean.
Just make sure.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, definitely check that before we spread more of it. But yeah, definitely.
Nico Shear's the toughest one because he's not a blue tick.
Exactly.
I don't know why he's not, but he's the toughest one to keep track of.
He's gonna be. He's going to be there soon, I think, for sure. He's definitely proven to be probably one of the best in the game right now. One of the things, too, that where was I going with this? What was this? Last bit. One of the reasons that made me think of it, so one of the channels I tell you that I follow, he literally has a thing. He has a channel called Den of Nerds, which is one of the bigger ones. I don't know if anybody here has ever watched it. I follow him. He's a good guy. Just covers a lot of Marvel and all that stuff. But he literally, for their members, they're called Nerdvengers, which is like the Avengers kind of thing. And it's got like the logo and all that stuff. A lot of cool branding with it. So I need to think of something like that for this channel. Because, I mean, otherwise you just end up going with Bianconeri, which is just boring. And just like
Justin's minions.
The Dick Riders. That's
Justin's Sofros.
Dear Lord. Okay, we'll work on this. We'll work on it. Come back to the table. We'll see. Dash and Davide, I'm trusting you two to come up with something. Marco says, do you think Chiesa comes back at the same level? I really hope so. I'll be honest, that's a serious concern of mine.
Absolutely.
Because before he got injured this last season, he still didn't look like he did during the Pirlo year. And I don't know if it's because Ronaldo left, and we haven't really gotten to see him really, shine with like Vlahovic and how that can really help him open things up a little bit. We'll see. I do have serious concerns there, because I know there were even talks of people saying, "Don't buy Chiesa." Do you remember hearing some people say that before? Don't spend the $60 million.
Yeah.
All that kind of stuff.
Obligatory. It was obligatory, so they had to because he reached the
But also, we did also see what's it called? We did see Chiesa shine in the Euros. So I don't know. To me, there's still plenty of proof that he can reach that level again.
So here's the deal. My opinion on it is he's always been a slow starter. And I think I've said this before on here. He's always been a slow starter, like to start off the season. And it didn't help that he had the Euro Cup hangover. Yeah. So his season got even delayed even further. And he had to play in a 4-4-2 where, like we said, go play left wing back or right wing back. So it didn't help him even further. And then in January, before he tore his ACL, he was actually very, very good again. Like he was, for those 3 or 4 games, he was very good.
True.
Maybe even 2 or 3. I don't know. However long he played up until Roma. He was very good. When he comes back, I don't know how explosive he'll be, and that's part of his whole thing, right? How explosive you are. Like when Demiral came back from his torn ACL, he didn't have to be explosive. He just had to, just play center back again. Same with Chiellini. Who else tore their ACL? Leroy Sané. He's not as explosive as he is anymore after coming back, but still productive, still very good. So hopefully Chiesa is the same.
Absolutely. Guys, you guys are missing the point. First of all, I'm not asking you to name the zone or anything like that. I'm asking you to name what we call you all, the members. So it has to be something that's a member name, not the Sofro Zone or why. I don't know why you guys are saying Sofro. I get it. I don't pronounce that middle O sometimes. I just go with it. But also, and this isn't me trying to go on a tangent, but like I don't believe in the like this channel is about you all and us as fans and like about Juventus. It's not about me or Julian or Ale. It's about the Beyond Canary Zone. So like that's one of the things I don't like when it's just like all about me. Like my name's not in the title. It's not Justin's Beyond Canary Zone or Julian's Beyond Canary Zone. Does that make sense? Like I just don't think. I think this whole thing's supposed to be. It's bigger than us, and I want it to be bigger than us, and it should be. It's not about me and my face and me screaming and yelling. Though it's going to be a lot of me screaming and yelling.
Oh yeah.
But it's not about us. If that makes sense. Though I understand a lot of the reasons people tune in is that you end up liking somebody when you watch. Or
for Justin's explosiveness.
Yeah, Justin's little bitches. Yeah, there we go. You are now a little bitch of the club. There we go. And here's the thought: member tiers: 1 starter, super sub, youth prospect. That's actually not bad. That's really not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. We may throw that to Ale. Ale doesn't listen to anything we say, but
no,
no, I'm kidding. But
that's why I still have a white background and I don't have anything fun.
I've been telling you I'd set this up for you, and you said
I'm his little gerbil. Because he told me when we do in the future, when he does the actual producing and like in July starting or something, that he needs me to have like a blank wall.
No, you don't.
But then he said he's got to get some on my screen. I'm like, oh, okay, dude, you do it.
He's gonna put graphics and stuff, and I know what he's gonna do. What I'm saying is like. I mean, I'm gonna have this stuff behind me, like it's just you don't want it to look like you're doing a mugshot kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. We don't need the mugshot going on. No, just let me set it. Don't listen to Ali. He's never gonna get to this point in the video, even if he rewatches it. So let me tell you right now. Don't worry about the debauchery zone. Yes, it's not bad.
Debauchery.
It's not zone debauchery. That might be good. Oh, that's actually that's not bad. That's actually not bad. That's not bad, Julian. Julian came up with that. You guys didn't do shit. Mirko says, just use zebra, no member. I thought about just saying zebras. It just comes off a little bit bland. Does that make sense? I don't know.
Well, first it's zebra.
Okay, zebra. No, it's zebra. It's zebra. In America, we call it a zebra. And you know what? This is where zebras are from, right? So where we say in America is what matters. Not obviously not Africa. Not anybody that actually has zebras. Okay, real quick. Mirko, I appreciate it. Mirko, is this Mirko Di Natale? No, I'm just kidding. Ask when and why.
Mirko Vucinic.
Yeah, when and why you guys started to be Juventus fans. I think we've gone over this. I feel like we almost do it every time after dark. But you want maybe not. You go ahead. We'll let you answer yours.
Well, growing up in Canada, it was really tough.
That's a good start. Growing up in Canada.
No, but yeah. So we didn't have access to, like we do now, to Serie A. But every Sunday I would go to my Nona's house or grandmother's house, and
they know what
it'd be on. Yeah, and it would be on Rai Italia, the game of the week, 2:45, and Lazio was decent at the time, and Pavel Nedved was playing. So I was like. And my dad said to me, who's a massive football fan, and he's like, watch this guy, he's really good. I said, okay, because who knows? I was 7 years old, didn't even know what was going on. So I watched this guy, and I was like, yeah, he's good. He scored a couple goals here and there. That was always good. And then he went to Juventus after Zidane was sold, and I was starting to get into playing better, playing at a higher level, and I was watching Nedved, and he went to Juventus, and I started becoming a fan because of him, pretty much.
Nice. Yeah, I think I know you said that, and then mine's not nearly as like deliberate, or I mean it is, but like okay, if you really want to hear like my whole story, I think I kind of did it in the very first video I ever made for the channel. Don't go watch that because it's absolute shit, and it's a really bad video, and I'm awkward and I'm uncomfortable. You can tell, and it's way different than now when I'm still uncomfortable and awkward. But basically, it was just like. I had a connection with my great grandfather who came from Sicily. He was Italian. It was a lot to do with my heritage, and it was like living here in Kentucky. There's not a lot of Italian American community. There's like my family, and even a lot of my family is really Americanized. Like it's not even like you were. I call my grandma my grandmom. not even that often they say Nona kind of thing, but she's on that side. But like mostly they just kind of went into it. No, I'm not an Inter fan, Dan. Thank you though. But anyway, it was really I just watched mostly the Azzurri, and that's why the Azzurri are so important to me. I've watched the Italian national team, and that's what I mainly did. World Cups, Euros, all that going up, and then in 2006 was like I had no expectation going into it. I didn't really have any kind of concept, but I was like I knew America was not very good. That's all I knew is that we in America are not that good. I'm going to go with my genetics, and I'm going to go with Italy. And I cheered on Italy.
You're in the same group.
Huh? Yeah.
You're in the same group in 2006. Yep.
Yeah. So, because I remember a lot of my friends who were cheering on America were like with me while I was cheering against them for Italy or whatever during that. So we had a lot of fun with that. But anyway, a lot of it has to do with my grandfather passed away when I was 10. Basically just trying to keep whatever. It was just my way of getting back into kind of the culture. It was a connection to him kind of thing. I knew he also enjoyed watching Italy and stuff like that back in the day. So I'd watch it by myself, and then those 06, the World Cup happened, and obviously Italy won, and you had some big moments by Gigi Buffon, who's behind me, right there behind me. And then Del Piero, obviously, that really stuck out to me. That goal was against Germany, the second one after Grosso.
Cannavaro at the time, too.
Yeah, yep, and Cannavaro, yep. And but it was really those two, it was Del Piero and Buffon that really, probably a little bit more just because he had obviously much more of a presence. He played more and all that, and I just remember a lot of him, and that's what really excited me, and that's the reason that I really was like, you know what, I think if I sat down after that, and was like, okay, I need more than just this, because like, really, it was like, I'd see him every 2 years kind of thing, because you never saw all the international friendly and all that, or all the other nonsense. The qualifying, really, in America, they didn't play that often for Italy. Now, streaming, you can do it all the time. You can watch every single game. So shortly after that, I think I sat down, and I guess I was on the computer, and I remember going to like ESPN or something right there, or maybe it was Wikipedia even. I think you use Wikipedia back then for everything, even though they tell you not to.
Oh, yeah.
But they source everything on Wikipedia, so you're good to go. It's like, just keep using it. So anyway, I went down through it, and it was actually more of a difficult decision, I thought, because that team had a lot of players from Juventus, Milan, obviously, with Pirlo and Gattuso, who I liked as well. And then they had a lot of Palermo players, too. And my family being from Sicily, I almost went with Palermo. And I still have a soft spot for Palermo. They're like, especially right now when they've been not in Serie A.
Promoted.
So it's not, they're not a direct competitor right now. But I still have a little bit for that. But I ended up going with Juventus. I didn't know anything about Juventus at the time. If you're living in America, you know about Milan and clubs like that, but you don't really know. Honestly, I think Juventus, it's weird being the most storied club and the most successful outside of Champions League club in Italy. Like, it's weird almost how, at least here locally, how Inter and Milan have more of a presence than Juventus do, I feel like.
Domestic success is nothing compared to European success.
True. Yeah. And of course you're seeing, Kobe Bryant, you're seeing whoever wearing Milan and all that stuff and everything like that. So I like Milan. Milan probably would have been, another option. I liked them then. I don't anymore, obviously. But anyway. Yeah. So anyway, from then, I didn't realize that Juventus, obviously, with all this Calciopoli stuff that was going on, and I became a fan during their Serie B year. So I'm basically as real as you get. Not really, but like going through, I didn't understand, what was going on. But ever since then, basically, I've just followed them until I could actually really, because I think you all up north in Toronto and like New York and all that, you have like where you can watch Rye and all or whatever, all that stuff.
Yeah.
We don't have that here. You're not getting Rye in Louisville, Kentucky. No. It's not. We watch basketball. That's what we do. Anyway. So anyway, that was just really what it is. Since then, I've been following them and been a it's just I'd say I always cringe when people say diehard fan, but you know what I mean. I've been a big fan. I'm doing a freaking channel. I'm pouring money into doing a channel.
Exactly.
Not Juventus. I don't do that for my other teams that I am a fan of. Mirko said, I was born in Torino, so my blood is black and white, but I live in Texas since 2010, and I'm an American citizen now. Congratulations. Welcome to America. Glad to have you here. What part of Texas? I mean, there's a lot of Texas, obviously. But actually, it's funny. Some of the other Sofaros that are here, there's very few. It's a very small demographic of like, because if you look in Italy, it's hard to find a lot of Sofros there even. Like I found them in Messina and Siracusa. It's the eastern side of Sicily is really where most of them are. Yeah. But anyway, there's actually the few of them that are here. They're actually family of mine, but I don't really know many of them forever. They actually live down in like El Paso, Texas, and then of course I have family in Houston and Dallas too. So Mirko, let us know what part of
He says East Texas.
East Texas. Do you have like a city?
I have no idea. No idea where East Texas is.
Texas is really fucking big. So
I was gonna say
like East Texas. I mean, Texas as a whole is gigantic. I mean, Houston is on the east side of bigger. Texas, but yeah, everything. I mean, it's true. It's gigantic. You know. Let's see. Sisman said these guys. Then you guys should be around 35. I'm not 35 yet. I'm 32. I just turned 32. Julian's 28. Are you 29 yet?
29.
29 now. Okay. I'm still used to where we started on the channel. So yeah, I'm 32. He's 29. Longview area close to Louisiana. Okay. Yeah, I know. I've driven through there a couple times there. Okay, that's nice. It's a nice area.
Louisiana.
I've had this weird like wanting to go back to Louisiana or not Louisiana, New Orleans lately because I went there for
fried chicken.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, Willie's Chicken Shack. And Willie, I'm telling you right now, there's all kinds of good food down there, obviously. But it was just literally drunk fast food. But it's Willie's Chicken Shack, best fried chicken I've ever had. It's amazing. And I was also really, really drunk, so that could have been a part of it.
There you go. Yeah.
And also somebody spiked whatever I was drinking that day, and I remember just. Okay, I didn't spike it. My brother gave me a brownie, and that's what happened. And I was drinking on top of that, and it was there was a dude. We walked back in. Like the bellhop guy looked at me and goes, "Oh, you guys are still alive." And I was like, "What?" He's like, "You don't remember? We talked for like a half hour last night. You don't remember me?" I'm like, "No, bro, no, bro, I don't remember any of this." He's like, "Well, I'm glad to see you all still made it." So anyway, Rafael says, "I was born in the U.S., but I support Juve because my dad was born in Turin and grew up supporting Juve." That's awesome.
See,
that's awesome, Rafael.
Hey. Or my dad supported Sampdoria for some reason, so I could have been doing Sampdoria zone. That would have been bad.
You were just a disappointment to your dad.
Yeah, apparently so.
But yeah, no, that's cool. I like to hear that. It was funny because that's really what starting this channel. What I wanted to do was talk a lot about people's experiences and have people, jump on, tell their stories and all that. Maybe we can do that one after dark or something like that. We can, if we don't have a lot going on,
get people to call in.
Yeah, we can do call-ins and we can just like cycle through people and have them tell, all that good stuff. So that'd be fun to do. We can do that, guys. Let's see. Sampdoria won a Scudetto. Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did.
They sure did.
Early 90s.
Mm-hmm. Guys,
I think 1991.
I was just a baby, a year old little baby. Guys, if you can, hit that like button. Smash the subscribe button. All that good stuff right now while you're here. Dash says you can keep Ryan Reynolds. Hell no, Ryan Reynolds is they want to keep him. I love Ryan Reynolds. Are you really? There's a
lot of slander I've been reading. Like how is Davide? You're not Canadian, man.
What did he say?
He's saying you can take Justin Bieber and Drake. I'm like, this is what I mean. He's hipster. This is what I mean by that.
I was annoyed because I was a grown ass man and people were calling me Justin Bieber because when I worked at places, I'm he's a child, but at the same time, since I've seen
time out. You think he's a child?
He was when he first came out. I'm talking about back when 10 years ago when I was working at B-Dubs or whatever kind of thing. Before
you worked at B-Dubs?
I worked at Buffalo Wild Wings all through college. I worked
That's
for
dope.
like 4 or 5 years. Worked there. But yeah,
I love the Parmesan. Parm
sauce. Garlic. You like that? Yeah, it's pretty good. My go-to is the honey barbecue, but the parm garlic's good. I feel like the parm garlic one though, if you eat too much of it, it's a lot.
Bum time.
It is. It definitely is. Yeah. They got rid of the chips. I used to love the buffalo chips.
Oh yeah,
those were my favorites. They got rid of those. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, we don't have those here anymore.
Den Barile is asking anyone buying a Pogba jersey this year.
I'm retiring mine.
Your old one?
From 7 years ago, 8 years ago, number 6.
Mm-hmm. See, I feel like I don't know. I feel like I might get a Paul Pogba one because I don't have any shirts from before, except for like old ones I bought, but just because
Yeah.
I'm a big dude. So when I went to Italy, I was like, I'm gonna make sure they fit me before I spend $150 or whatever on a shirt, kind of thing. Like I'm not gonna, and then sometimes send them back. It's too expensive anyway. So I didn't get them until 2019 when I came to Italy. Now I buy everything in sight now, kind of thing. So I'll probably get I'll probably get a Big Z and get a Pogba and get I don't know. We'll see if the third one. Do we know what the third one looks like? Is it that green color?
We don't have the second one yet technically.
Oh yeah.
We know it's gonna be all black, but
yeah, I like it. I mean, I like that they've done it all black.
The template looks good.
Me being an American sports fan, I like that the second one is using our other color instead of just some random color. Like I like that this last year was a black one. You had the other color pop to it, but it was black, which Juve's colors.
I like the ombre. That was dope. I got that one, the Kulusevski one. Oof, looks sharp.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. What else we got here? What number we were? We don't know. 6 or 10. 10. I'll put my money on 10 if I'm being honest. But
I'm being different. I say 6.
You think 6? So who? Danilo would have to.
Danilo.
Yeah.
Either that or he takes the number 8.
Yeah. 8 would be a weird one. A little bit. You're glitching out a little bit. You all right?
No, I'm dying.
Okay. Well, all right. This is making sure. Guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you guys are in here and you haven't hit the like button, can you guys get us 3 more likes to get us to 50 likes? We appreciate it. We've been doing this live for almost 2 hours now. Hanging out with you guys, talking some Juve, just shooting the shit, if you will, overall. You ready to wrap this thing up? Or do you?
Yeah, if you want.
I mean, do you have anything else?
We got all our points, right? We got all our points.
Yeah, we went to Zaniolo, and I just kind of.
Oh, we can do our last F, Marry, Kill.
Oh yeah. Let's do that.
Everyone can join in.
Okay.
Feel free. Okay. So again, it's the premise is F, Marry, Kill, but it's sell, loan, keep.
Okay.
And we went from our middle-aged center midfielders. So now we're gonna do our young ones. Rovella, Fagioli, Moretti. F, Marry, Kill, keep, sell, loan. Everybody, have your say in the chat. Justin, on you, buddy.
I feel like this one, I don't. Maybe it's gonna be harder than I think, but I feel like. Okay, well I guess Wait, so it's not F, Marry, Kill. It's sell, loan, buy, right, or keep or whatever.
Sell, loan, keep.
Okay. So, this is actually way harder than I think. I think it is still going to be, as much as I don't really want to be, because there is something intriguing to me about this player. I was really interested in probably or potentially bringing him in when we talked about it, like in the January Mercado before Zakaria came in. But I think the sell is going to be, it's going to be Rovella, because I think he just brings the most value to the table and interest, and you could use him to lower the demands on like players like maybe a Zaniolo or maybe whoever else. Zaniolo's my go-to one, obviously. Then when it comes to keep or loan, actually this is probably easier than I thought. Loan's probably going to be Fagioli once again, maybe going out to Cremonese or somewhere else similar to that, and then my keep's going to be Moretti. I'm betting on Moretti. I think Moretti has the potential and to be something solid for Juve moving forward.
Okay, I'm gonna play this one too.
Okay. Oh yeah,
I
you
agree.
did play, sorry.
I agree with you 100% about Rovella. So I'm gonna sell Rovella, not because he's bad, just because he has the most value, and you can get potentially another asset, like you said, Zaniolo, whatever, maybe somebody else. So sell him. I'm going to loan Moretti so he plays.
Okay.
I'm going to keep Fagioli because I don't really care if he doesn't play a lot. Because he'll be like the 6th center midfielder on the squad or midfielder in general. And I'm not bothered if he doesn't get many minutes. I'm bothered if Moretti just sits as a turning 19-year-old and he just sits there and festers in no playing time. And he's going to have to play with the U23s again. I don't want that.
That is a really good point. I didn't think about it.
But I don't want Moretti to go to Monza because of all the stuff that's going on there. They don't play young players. They're just buying all these other players because they're the Galliani run team. I'd rather him go to a 16th place team and play.
Yeah.
And Fagioli, like I said, I don't care if he rots on the bench. If he proves himself and he plays, great. Don't really care.
Yeah. No, I think you may have won me over with that argument because I didn't think about that. I forgot. Yeah, you're bringing in, Pogba, and then you're potentially bringing in another guy, not Paredes. You're bringing another guy there in the midfield. There, we'll see what happens. So I didn't think about that. Let's see, guys. If you can, and I like how Marco did. Give us reasoning for your pick. So, Raffaello says, keep Medetti, loan Ravella, and sell Fagioli. So, basically, just flip. We'll agree with one of them, and then whatever. Mirko says Ravella, loan, Medetti, Medetti loan. Oh, wait, so you're going loan Ravella.
He's
Medetti,
loaning too. Yeah, he's not playing the game.
Yeah, you're not playing the game, Mirko. You're making up your own rules, Mirko. Yeah. And then Marco throws in his Fagioli keep. I think he's ready. And then says Medetti loan just because he's younger and we can get him back. And then Ravella sell. I think he's the most normal. So, yeah.
I think, he went with me.
Yeah, he went with yours. So all that makes sense. Let's see. Sorry, guys. I'm just now throwing these up on the screen so it works. Dembele says Ravella is injury prone. He's out the door. So, yeah.
Fair? Yeah.
Dog Daddy Davide says loan Drake, sell Bieber, keep Shania. I do agree with you on Shania. I don't like country music, but I like me some Shania Twain. That do impress me much. Man, I feel like a woman. All right.
Clip.
Oh, no. No. Wait, I'm the only one who plays sounds anyway, so we're good to go. I forgot about it's a weekend Canadian. I didn't realize that.
Yes, he is. Able.
Joey says Justin and Paulie asleep. Okay. We've been entertaining. We have not been boring. Have we been boring?
He's saying you're falling asleep because you're going like this for a bit.
Oh, I may have been. Yeah. I'm sorry. I am getting tired.
He's calling you out.
Oh, yeah, you're right. What's up, homie Juve? I haven't seen you in a while, homie Juve. Appreciate you for tuning in this time. If you can, while you're in here, hit that like button. It really helps our channel to continue to grow. You've been here since day one, so it really does help. And then Dan Berlile says, keep Fagioli, loan Medetti, and sell Ravella. So another one that agrees
I think that's,
with you.
yeah.
So I think that's probably the winner. Yeah, I think yours probably wins. I was saying keep Medetti, but I totally forgot that, Medetti being here will probably not get a lot of playing time. With that.
That's my only reasoning. I'm not saying Fagioli's better than Moretti. I'm just saying for the growth of their careers.
Yeah. No, okay. I agree. Quick question, guys. While we have some of our members in here, Joey, Davide, I know Dash was in here earlier, people like that. Quick question. So this is just me asking. So you guys have your member badges, and you see, they're like Rod, who's in here new, has I think it's like a horse with like a thing on its back. I don't know what it is. But then you guys have the coins that are like gold and silver. My new idea was maybe just to take the Bianconeri Zone logo and try to do it so we have also initiative for people to stay for longer than a month. So you stay for multiple months. I think what you can do is there's like 1, 2, 6, 12, and 24, something like that, 18, it's something like that, where it changes every time. Would you rather have like the coin look that we have, like, the gold, whatever, or do you think maybe just do like the logo, the horse, with like different colors, like color levels? So like maybe the top level would be like white, since it's, the main color. So you white, black, red, I don't know. What do you think, Julian?
It's up to the people.
Or what do you think looks best?
At the end of the day, I don't really see it because I look at it on eCam.
Yeah.
But like Dash says, it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, Dash, that's not helpful at all. Thanks, Dash.
Yeah, it's up to them because they're the ones who are the members and they want what they want. So
our members are useless. I don't.
Ask that question in Discord.
Yeah, I'll ask you in Discord. I was just doing it because I'm still awake and we're still in here, and I still need 2 more likes. So like if I get just 2 more likes for 50, I'd appreciate it. Anybody?
Yeah, Marco's asking just to go on. Get the likes in, but we're gonna talk so we can get the likes in.
Yeah.
Would you want to keep Moretti as a 5th midfielder?
I'd rather have.
I'd rather him not just be on the team, just so he can play every week. I'd rather him not have to wait for an injury to play, because that's the only way I see him playing in this team, or unless it's Coppa Italia, but that's not until January. So what's the point? And then I'm going to disagree with Dan Barilla there. I think Moretti would go to Monza's not a good team to go to. They're just set up for like they're trying to buy Matteo, or was it Matteo Pessina, the guy in Atalanta? What's his name? Marco Pessina, Matteo.
I don't know the first name. I know it's Pessina. Yeah.
Okay, whatever. They're getting Pessina. They're getting Stefano Sensi. So like, no.
9
no
months?
go to Monza.
You've been a member for 9 months, Davide? Holy crap! Thank you. We've had members for 9 months.
That's crazy. Good job. How do we? Did he just unlock that? How is that? Is that coincidental?
If you look on the actual thing, because you're looking on the whatever, like if you see on here, you get a free member. You get a monthly member chat. So like in the thing, and he used his member chat to post that. So I had no idea we've had members for that long, for 9 months.
That's awesome.
Because we've just been around for a year. That's crazy. I thought it was way later into this that we did that. So that's cool. That's awesome. Thanks for everybody who's joined in, who's become a member. A lot of you guys really do help support this channel and help us to continue doing what we're doing.
And guess what? I'm a Justin Bieber fanboy.
He has all of his albums, every single one. Baby. Yeah. Oh.
I'm definitely not singing so I get clipped, so that's that.
That's fine. I'll do it. I'll do anything. It's fine. Mirko says we need to keep Fagioli and Moretti at least.
Can you clip that too?
Damn it. I set myself up every single time. I don't know why. We need to keep Fagioli and Moretti at least until after the World Cup. We're gonna have so many games and we need subs.
Okay, so who's going to the World Cup? Zakaria's going, Pogba's going, McKennie's going.
None of the Italians.
Not Locatelli. Who's that? He had a list of 5 midfielders.
Let me pull it back up. It's right here. It was. Did it go away?
Oh, so Pogba, so they're all going to the World Cup except for Locatelli. So that's not a bad shout either.
Mm-hmm.
However, the coach is Max Allegri, and if you're fit and you're good, you're playing.
Yeah.
Mirko, we're not
Rabiot.
We're saying like he's gone.
Yeah, we're working on Rabiot's soul. He wants himself to be sold. Hit the like button. 50 likes. How hard is it to do 50 likes? That's all I'm asking. Hit the damn like button. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, and then Marco is going on to say, it's tough. I think about how Pedri and Gavi came out to become starters. They overtook the big name players. It would be cool if Moretti could do that. I think Gavi and Pedri are just on a different level than Moretti.
Yeah,
I'm sure if we had Pedri on Juventus, he'd be playing.
Yeah,
I'm not sure about Gavi because Gavi was really young when he started playing with Barcelona. So that's like he was 17. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But so I don't know about him, but definitely. Oh my goodness,
he's back. Hey, Naked HD, if you could hit the like button, I'd really appreciate that. Naked HD, bleep tender. We are cheaper and fast. That's actually exactly what I told my wife. I'm cheaper and I'm fast. So, and then she couldn't resist it.
Oh my goodness!
And now we'll have a 2-year-old in a day and a half or something like that. 2 days from now. So there we go. All right.
Happy birthday!
Oh, I'll let him know. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's been asleep for a long time by now. I don't know. I have these on. They're noise canceling. He could be screaming upstairs, and I'll never know. Okay, last question. Okay, we'll do Rafael's question, and then we'll wrap it up. Rafael was asking, what's your dream starting 11 for next season?
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, I'll let you go.
Okay, this is assuming we are buying a couple more players.
Mm-hmm.
We have Tech in goal, Danilo as a left back. I'm going to keep De Ligt for now because that's what I'm just going to do. So Danilo left back, De Ligt center back, Bonucci the other center back, Noel Molina as a right back. In the midfield 3, I'm going to have Pogba, Locatelli, and Zakaria to start. And then up front, I'm going to have, like, when Chiesa is back, that's my dream. So Chiesa left, Vlahovic up top, Di Maria on the right.
Yeah. They didn't come back, did they? No,
and by dreams starting 11, I'm trying to make it as realistic as possible as well.
Yeah, realistic dreams. I guess I'd go with Donnarumma. No, just kidding. We're going with
the Euro 2020 Italian team.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. That's what we're doing. Okay, we're gonna go with obviously Chesney. Then I'm gonna go. I mean, if we're doing dream, and I don't know if this may not be really realistic, but I'd say Yes, thank you, Rafael. Appreciate it. I'd say Molina, De Ligt, Koulibaly. Is this a dream by me saying Udogi because of the situation we're sitting right now?
I mean, it's not. Yeah, but he said dream, so you're fine.
Okay. Because like it could be realistic enough.
Yeah, it could. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll do that. I'll throw Udogi in there because it's realistic. It may not be till next Mercado, but it's a realistic option that could happen.
Yep.
And I'll go into the midfield. We'll go with Pogba, Locatelli, and I'm trying to think what other option. I guess Zakaria. Yeah. I was trying to go with either Zakaria or McKennie. I couldn't really figure out which one.
Yeah.
And then, no, Joey C. Joey C was an original member too, Dash. Yeah. 9 months of membership, like the video, Naked HD will take your Tinder date. Yes, thank you, Joey C. And then I guess for my attack it would be, you know what I'm gonna do. You know I'm doing it.
Yeah, I know what you're doing.
Chiesa, Vlahovic, Zaniolo. It's not it's not crazy different, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's Di Maria, yes, is probably the better option, obviously, but I'm just so pissy about Di Maria at this point that I'm not going to miss an opportunity to put my guy in there.
Yeah.
So, and then Julian on the back of his shirt is Chiesa. Back of well, actually, it's not my shirt. It's Gigi's shirt is Locatelli. So, but he's got his shirt hanging up right here. So his shirt's in the frame.
You retired his jersey. That's crazy.
I did. Well, I had something for the back. You can't even see it now, but I've got his, then I've got the 18 one, and then I've got Del Piero's Azerti one from the 06.
Yeah, that middle one, that's Ronaldo, isn't it? You retired his jersey because you love him so much.
Actually, you know what's in that one? you know, it's funny. It's actually not even a player name. It's literally my name on the back of that one.
Oh, so you didn't do that.
I didn't do it. One of my family members got it for me.
Okay, fine.
And I was like, oh, well, I appreciate it. You know, that's fine. Yeah, it wasn't me just being douchey. No, there is a guy. Actually, there's a guy here locally. He does sports radio. He refuses to wear another man's name on his back. Like, he refuses.
I was like that. I was like that for like a year.
You're a douche.
No, I was like that for a year. Not another man's name. A younger person's name than mine.
Oh, okay. No, his was. Oh, he's like 50, so he's older than everybody. For the most part when it comes to sports. But his thing is he refuses to wear like a jersey with a guy's name, except if it's his name. Like, he will go by and put his name is McLean. Put McLean on the back of his shirt. So there's like
John McLean who's really sick at the sport, and he'll buy the jersey.
Yeah, he'll buy that. Yeah, but really, he just wants his own. He custom does it and puts his name on it. Yeah, and I'm like, really, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
None of that.
And yes, that one has my name on it. That's why it's the front, not the back. That's
why. Okay.
And it's also the last time we had the Scudetto and the what's it called, the
Coppa Italia
or whatever. Yeah. Coppa Italia thing.
That's fair though. That's fair. Yeah, for a year I was like, I don't want a younger guy's name on my shirt because I was like, big man. But like, I was like, screw it. These guys are sick coming up. I don't really care anymore.
Yeah. Oh, Denver, we while we appreciate you, we mean members as in like you were one of the original subscribers. But we mean original members, like people that are actually like the members, like Davide, Joey, Dash, all those people who joined our member squad, and with that you get a lot of cool benefits and all that stuff from it. If you want to become a member, I consider doing it. We see you on here a lot. You got a lot of cool things. You can do the emojis. You can do the one that's my goofy ass face, and the one
there's a tease coming too. Tomorrow, there's a jersey that could be won as a giveaway.
Oh,
from a certain Mr. Pogba.
Wait, are we doing a giveaway tomorrow?
No. It's being teased tomorrow.
Okay. Oh yeah, for anybody who hasn't, if you're watching this right now, if you're watching this on the rewatch, whatever, like our guy, Rod. Rob? Did I say wrong?
Rod.
Rod.
R-A-A-D.
Yep. Sorry, I'm getting tired at this point, my guy. Sorry, my bad for messing that up. But we will be doing that giveaway, and those members who are at the prime level will end up, or prime level, the prime, whatever it's called, the lounge, whatever it is, the top level, you get a 5-time opportunity to win this giveaway for the shirt. So it's something to consider. If you want to do this, you can ask our guy Zenith. Whenever he's on the channel, he won our last one. Actually, I think it's funny because he literally tried to finagle his way into, hey, if I paid you $50, would you have me win it? And I turned him down, and then he won it. And I was like, shit, I didn't get my $50. Give him the money.
Yeah.
Anyway.
He's the one who paid $100 for Davide to take his shirt off.
He did. And then that video we had to cut the whole part because Davide was coerced by a viewer, and I didn't notice that was the thing that could get us in trouble. So now you all can't see Davide glistening with his shirt off. Anyway, Rafael says Albanese and Gazzetta reported earlier that Juve don't Diamandia and give up, but then Nico Schira, Romeo Agresti said that Juve are still trying. I have no idea. That's exactly what you should believe. Is absolutely nothing. There's
Also,
nothing to believe.
Go watch what we already discussed. That it's pretty funny the way we went about it.
Yeah, definitely.
Earlier in the video.
Yeah, definitely check back earlier. Yeah, when we were talking about all that, was good fun stuff. Marco throws in his Dream 11, which is Tech, Udogi, De Ligt, Bremer, Danilo, Pogba. Wait, were you gonna have a? Okay, no, never mind. Sorry, I misread it. Never mind. Okay, no, you only had 2 center backs. I thought you had 3 for some reason. Never mind. Danilo, Luka, Zakaria, Chiesa, Vlahovic, and Dybala. There is an interesting aspect. I'm not really going to talk about it.
You want him back.
I don't want him back.
You want him back.
No, I don't want him back. I'm not trying to hate on Dybala. Actually, I've hated on Dybala more than anybody. I've been the one calling him a snake and all that crap, and
I did my first short about him, and I got so much stick on that.
That's true. We lost like a bunch of subscribers because they were like, you can't talk about Dybala that way. We love Dybala. I literally have his left nut in my mouth.
You're gonna bring those guys back? Like, come on.
I'm gonna bring him back, but I'm also gonna get Davide to cut that. I realize that's what I'm really worried about, not about the guys coming back. Okay. No, but the thing I was going to say about that is it did kind of surprise me that Dybala didn't try to stay at Juve or not do the crap that he did, that literally, whatever, rumored or not, that he didn't stay, because you think he would want to be with, when you knew that that Pogba was coming back. They're like besties.
Yeah.
And to me it just made sense. I thought he'd want to stay here for that reason, but
you'd think, but stuff happens with him. Yeah.
Oh well,
people have different things.
Yeah, we're gonna get a little Zaniolo, and we'll be better for it. So there we go.
Sad.
Mirko said, "I wish we knew the truth. What Dybala really did to make Juventus." I think enough of it's been floated.
We do know.
I think it's just he was flirting with Inter the entire time, or at least trying to use the Inter to try to get a bidding war going on. Whatever it was, either way, it was shitty for somebody who's viewed as like a Juve, not a Juve legend because he's not, but like
we'll say icon.
Juve icon. That would be, that works. And then Rafael asked, would you take him back if he truly apologizes? I'm mad at him. No.
Get on your knees.
Yeah, it's got to be over the top. Like, not really. I don't care about apologies. I just think make smarter decisions to me. I want to say I'm very business oriented, but I kind of am when it comes to this. Like, don't be a dumbass. Like, you can make smarter moves than doing that. It just doesn't make sense. You have it good here at Juve, and then you saw how he cried crocodile tears on the way out. Yep. No, we're not.
Adams, you had an interesting question.
We're not time stamping it. Yeah, okay. Last. You
want our answers or what?
Last question. Adam says, any advice on how to find my major/career? Adam, are you going into college when you say major? Or are you saying, okay, well, first of all, what kind of career do you want to do? What do you want to do? It depends. You want to be a garbage?
You want advice on advice on that. What do you enjoy most?
Yeah, what do you want, Adam? What's your goal? What's your dream?
If it's to make money, you got to do something that makes a lot of money. If it's just you want to be happy with life and content, you got to find that thing that makes you happiest.
Can I ask you, what's your opinion on that? Just what you just said.
Me?
About a job. Is it about making money and providing, or is it about doing something that you enjoy and that like you truly makes you happy?
I like a balance.
Mm-hmm.
I like a balance because if I'm working 15 hours a day and I'm making so much money, how am I going to enjoy it?
Oh, did he retract that question?
Did he?
Oh, I guess he did. It doesn't show up on here. He did retract it. Well, we asked you. So, Adam, if you're still here, answer that. Go ahead.
I did.
Okay. Here's my thing. the way I approach it in my daily life is I don't care at all about if I enjoy what I do. And this is weird to say because I get on here and I do this. This is not a job. Like, this is fun. Like, if this ever became a job, if we did well enough at this and I'm really getting better, like right now I'm still so rusty because it's so long since I've been on lives regularly that it's kind of rusty trying to go through it and try to work through it. Also, it's also like the material is dwindling right now. Like, even though there's like news today, it's the same shit we've been talking about for a month. Kind of thing right now. So until the pieces start turning, and once we get to the things, once we get to the season, it'll be more fun. But yeah, if this ever became like what I could see as like a full-time job, hell yeah, this would be fun. I'd love to do that. Yeah. But like what I do for my daily job, which is I'm a private investigator, what I do. I mean, it's a lot of people, whenever I say that, like my wife, her friends, or people like that, they always get like their ears perk up and they get excited. Like, oh, what's that? What are you doing? Cool stuff or whatever. And like, to me, I'm just like, yeah, do the same shit every day. Like I make decent money from it. I'd say I make fairly good money from it, but that's all I care about. Like, I don't care about if my job doesn't have to be exciting. If I literally made the same amount of money I made right now, they're back again. They're back. They're back. Damn you, naked HD.
It's because you said private.
It's got to be it. I think I tried to remove them. Did they go away? Yeah, I got him. Okay, got him. Anyway, it's just it's just one of those things with me. I'm not saying I'm money motivated, but I'm the breadwinner for my family. So my job is to make sure that they're provided for, so I can do the stuff I enjoy about every other second of the day, which is talking Juventus, watching Juventus, spending time with my kid, my wife, and stuff like that. That's my personal opinion. If you can do a job that you love and you actually enjoy it and you're whatever, more power to you. But some people can make a living off of, or not make a living, can be happy with less money. Does that make sense? I guess just overall.
Yeah. He followed up.
Oh,
no need to be embarrassed, man. No need to be embarrassed.
No, dude. I love when people throw curveballs at us and we can sit talking about stuff. Yes, I accidentally said that. I was a phlebotomist for 3 years for money. Last year I was so miserable I decided to quit and return to college for a different degree. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. I would just say.
Sorry, I'm the dumbass. What the hell's a phlebotomist?
Let me make sure so I speak on it correctly. Because I remember, but I want to make sure it's not. Okay.
Is that the thing where you're like, no, I don't want to even. I'm not embarrassing myself.
No, it's in the medical field. It's a phlebotomy is the process of making a puncture in a vein, usually in an arm, with a purpose of drawing blood. So they draw blood, stuff like that, different things. I would imagine it's a pretty decent career choice. But this is, I guess, Adam kind of bringing, draw blood, short answer. And I think Adam, maybe, I don't know how much you made doing that. I don't know where you were doing that. So it just depends. You said college, so I'm guessing you're probably American because I refer to it as college instead of university or whatever everybody else does. I'd imagine you're probably making decent money. Maybe not. I don't know. But if that's something that you like doing or you didn't like doing, maybe you just want to focus on something that's more your passion. I'll be honest.
Yep.
Going back to school, if I went to school and I got a degree in law and public policy. I almost got a secondary one in actually Chinese studies because I thought that was going to be the next thing. I actually wanted to go either to the CIA or do something like that. But I didn't. But I didn't really want to do that. So I ended up getting into political campaigns and doing all that stuff. And I got burnt out on that. And now I'm doing this, which is, it's fun because it's always something different. But I'll be honest, maybe it is just do something. When I say do something that makes you happy, do something that makes you happy, but that also finds the niche where you can make money off of it.
Happy medium. That's what I said.
Yeah, you're not always going to be happy, and you're not always going to be rich. So find that happy medium. Make sure you're doing where you can provide for yourself, but at the same time, do something you enjoy. One thing I would say, if it were up to me, and of really knowing what I wanted to do, it's funny because when we started, you and I were on the original group that started writing for this channel or for the website. And when I first started doing that, there was a part of me that was like, crap. Because I think it was weird because Alejandro sent me like a nice message being like, hey, dude, your pieces are really good. Like, people ask when you're going to write again. Yeah. But it also takes me a while like to write because I wrote a really long stuff whenever I did. But then it was also something where it clicked with me. I was like, I always wish I would have done sports journalism. That would have been something more fun. And this is kind of like filling that void. Is doing this.
I'm in the exact same boat as you.
Yeah, like if I would tell my kid, one, make sure there's a job market, but two, like if you enjoy doing something like that, sports journalism or something like that, go do it. Like make it happen. Like I live in Louisville, Kentucky, where not acting like there's a bunch of possibilities, but like it's Louisville, Kentucky, which is Louisville and Kentucky basketball and or football, all their sports. There's a huge there's a ton of people already doing all that, but they more and more people can just pop in and you're good to go because everybody will eat that shit up. Kind of thing. So it just depends. That's one thing I would say is definitely Adam, whatever. Yeah, do something that'll make you happy. Even though what I'm doing makes me happy because it pays the bills, but it's not like my dream job. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
But it depends who you are. What did you want? And don't listen to Davide. He said join the Navy. I'm not telling you not to join the Navy. There's nothing wrong with that. But he just says join the Navy, which sounds like something my granddad would say. Why don't you? Actually, that's what my granddad. My granddad did that to my uncle, where he said, "You're either going to college or you're going to college or you're joining the army." And he joined the military. He joined the Air Force. But he got a really good job at it. My uncle ended up being a air traffic controller and made tons of money doing that. I didn't realize how good.
Yeah.
They both are air traffic controllers, and I wish I would have done that too, because all that money. Because all I care about is money. That's all it is. Okay, we're gonna wrap this up. Just but then Adam also says he's a Texan and makes around 20 an hour. Mobile phlebotomist, makes crazy money. I spoke with several college advisors, got the most depressing answers about how to find my career. Well, what did they tell you? I mean, Adam, tune into more of our lives. I'm willing to dive more into this in the future, like for sure.
Yeah.
Like I like to talk about that because there's other things you can do. I think one of the things is just to realize that one of the things that's changed so much since you and I, Julian, were like in high school and elementary and middle school and all that. Back then, it was go to college, get a degree, get a job. And like the college part's not that important. You're back to like old days almost, where college isn't that important. If you can find a good career, like honestly, with my job that I do right now as a private investigator, it's about who you know. Most of the time, it's almost everything.
My ZO got me a job.
Yeah, right. So you got family, so you're good. Yeah. I got lucky. My boss is the former director of the FBI in Kentucky. He lives down the street from one of my best friends I've known since kindergarten.
There you go.
I hit him up one day and said, "Hey, he has a investigative business. Could he give me some tips on how to get into it?" I got a call from my boss, Carl, like a week later and said, he was like, "Hey, so you want to do this?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "What do I need to do?" He said, "Well, get your license and I'll give you work." And I've been working for about a decade now, and I'm like his main guy. And yeah, that's just how it happens.
Dope.
Sometimes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's good money. So anyway, just that's what I care about. But anyway, so that's what it is. Just consider that. Like I said, I always love to hear more about that from you. And then Adam also said, "I'm not a peeping Tom." People always make that joke. I get it. Adam mostly said people don't work their passion as their career. I need to settle the Marines contact since I have a lot of medical history. Yeah, I mean, obviously you've got a good thing going with what you have, with the phlebotomy, where you could probably find another avenue to make good money doing that. It just depends if that matters to you. If you want, with what's your real passion, I'd still consider going after that, even though I really said the opposite, which is weird. But like, I mean, but you and I are sitting here, and I'm saying this is me feeling the passion that I had if it weren't for my day job, kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
So anyway, it's late. I need to go to sleep. I gotta get up. I got a kid, take care of. It's his birthday and stuff in the next day or so. So I gotta do all the fun stuff that comes with being a dad and setting all that up for him. So anyway, guys, I think we're going to wrap it up. Any final thoughts, any things you wanted to get out there, or did you have anything you wanted to talk about before I wrapped it up?
No, we did, we got a lot of stuff covered today, especially Juventus stuff. And then we had some real life stuff covered, which is nice. It was nice for that actually, because nice little twist, nice little change of pace there.
Yeah.
It's always good doing these lives because it's not just solely focused on Juventus, and we have more than 59 minutes to talk. So these are good. I wish we should get a couple more people in here though, but this is good.
Yeah. I think we need to do. I think we didn't do one last week, and I think we need to be more consistent with these. Yeah. And we need to make sure we do that, because otherwise it's hard when they don't know when they're coming, kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know Sundays were really good for it too.
Yes, and we'll act, like that's the day where we should try and get back on, because I usually have nothing but a couple weekends I've had to do stuff, and I know next weekend you're not available because of July the 4th.
Oh yeah,
don't you do crazy stuff? Yeah.
Well, I think my friends and I this is us being old and washed. We're doing July the 3rd, so we're gonna be doing that. And they're having a big thing. It's a Sunday, so I'll be getting drunk and doing all that and celebrating
Independence Day, brothers.
Well, July the 4th, I actually have to work. We have it's good money. I got a surveillance, so I'm gonna be on surveillance watching a dude. For that time, and he's not gonna be doing anything, maybe getting drunk, so I'll be good.
Fair.
So we'll see. But yeah, this is cool stuff. It's really nice we can get into different things that pop up, and I like a bit of that. It has to be a little bit of some different stuff, especially right now when the news is just so. Paul Pogba happened today, but it already happened like a month ago. So there's not that much to really dive into. So it's cool having all you guys that are in here joining, being a part of the channel. Raffaello, Joseph, Davide, Mirko, Dash, Joey, everybody who's, I think I said Joseph twice. Anyway, Adam, all you guys, I'm just reading the ones at the bottom of the list. So appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in. And then Davide still say, join the Marines for 3 years, hate your life, but tell stories forever. There's lots of ways you can tell stories. But I'm not saying, join the military. People in the military do good things. So Julian, you could have told him. Sorry. He works insurance and auto claims. Or auto insurance claims. So it's
boring.
It's fun. It pays the bills, right?
I don't get to watch drunk people and get paid.
That's true. That's fair. That's fair. But then my job can be a little bit more dangerous. You don't have to go into your job being like, hey, is somebody going to try to fight me today? Actually, I don't know. Maybe your job. I don't know. Maybe
verbal abuse.
That's true. That's a good point. All right.
Yeah,
guys,
wrap it up.
Yeah, I know. We're both exhausted. Okay, guys, appreciate each and everyone for tuning in. As always, if you haven't already, please hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, stay notified for all of our latest videos. I just finished my beer, which is in one of these new mugs that you can get at the Bianconeri Zone store. It's at bianconerizonestore.com. You can get one of these. You can get one of these shirts. You can get lots of other cool stuff. There we go. So make sure you tune in there and check out that. It'll be at bianconerizonestore.com. Like I said, join the member squad. Do all that good stuff. Like, subscribe. We'll see you guys. Oh, wait. Follow Julian at Janoni151 on Twitter. Follow him there. Rod, again, you reach out to me or Julian if you haven't already on our Twitter accounts there so we can add you to the Discord group. I'm at Justin Sofro on Twitter. Make sure you follow me there as well. And then, of course, at Bianconeri Zone on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. We'll see you guys next time. Forza Juve, Forza Bianconeri. Get some sleep.